You got a boat?
I had one.
What kind of boat you had?
Boston Whaler?
Boston Whaler. You been around the world, right? You know something? I got money longer than train smoke. I ain't never been on an airplane once my whole goddamn life.
Let me ask you something. Yeah.
Cinco familia. 5 family. 5 borough. 1 law.
Okay.
You an interesting motherfucker. You got like a business card or something?
Ain't no moonlighting around here. You think I know nothing about it? But Dollar know everything about it. And if you don't have my money, I'm gonna...
Candy and ashtrays. Candy ladies and symbol ashtrays with a Z. We rendezvousing at the W tonight. SnootyBagPod@gmail.com. Catch us on Google Play, Stitcher Radio. If you need that direct connect, SnootyBagPod.Libsyn.com. We also got a voicemail and a text, 727-877-5300. That's 727-877-5300. And if you're nasty, make it sexy. Keep it constructive. Got Sous Chef in the building. On Candy Sue.
Hey world.
What up, what up, what up? What we talking about tonight?
Yes, bear bitches.
What? Bear bitches?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Wait. I know it's
Bear
like
built.
Bear built bitter bitches.
You ever met one of them?
Yes, I have.
All in one?
Yes, I have.
Swatting fish upstream?
What's that mean?
Swatting fish upstream? You know what that mean?
No.
Okay, so the salmon, they always going upstream. You know that when they want to spawn and stuff like that? The bears know when that season comes. And that's when they just go to feasting. They come to the stream or to, to the waterfall or wherever it is where the fish are coming, and they just catch them. They be swatting with them bear paws. Swat, 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 swat. It's a feast.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Well, it's always a treat when players meet. Got Candy Sue in the building. Y'all kick back. Enjoy this story.
Every time I hear a brother call a girl up, is you're a hoe.
So let me say this because I feel a little tension just then. I want to go on the record and say, Snooty, if we had to do it all over again, I'm Team Snoop. Like, for real. It's Snooty all day because at some point, a big bitch got to be taken down.
When you say these numbers and stuff, and you was in Queens, you was in Brooklyn. I don't know, for some reason, I know it's middle school, but for some reason, just for me, I'm visualizing like metal detectors and fences and
damn
and shit. Yeah.
What do you think New York is?
I'm just saying, like the shit I see on TV, man, it's crazy.
No, junior high school did not have metal detectors.
You went to something private, I feel like, though.
I didn't go to private
You
school.
was upstate.
No,
You was upstate.
JHS 210, IS 78. Those are public schools. I went to public.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. Yeah, so if it's a number, it's a public school.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Okay. Did you like it? Did you like your middle school?
So, let's see. So junior high school was interesting because I went to 2 junior high schools. So, 6th grade, I was in Brooklyn. That was cool because it was all my friends from elementary school. Mm-hmm. And then, I got to ride the bus, public bus to go to school.
First time?
Well, yeah, because my elementary school, I'm going to take the school bus to elementary school. Mm-hmm. I mean, the public bus to elementary school. So yeah, first time I was on junior high school. So it's still a city bus.
Right.
But it goes straight from, like, the stops. Like, it stops a few places. No, actually, I think it only stopped 1 or 2 stops, and then it goes straight to school. So it's still, like I said, it's still a city bus, but it takes, in the morning time, it goes straight from the few stops straight to the school. So it's pretty much only the kids in the bus.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, so I just want to be clear. I'm trying to make sure I understand. Are you saying that when you're telling me that you rode the bus for the first time, like going to school, mm-hmm. it was technically a city bus.
It was a city bus, yeah. It's the regular.
So you didn't ride the
B6 or whatever.
There was no like the little orange cheese bus, none of that.
No, I mean they had those, but we didn't ride those. That. No.
Why not?
I don't know. Schools in New York. I mean, Long Island probably did, but like the 5 boroughs, at least Brooklyn and Queens.
You walk
to school.
Yeah.
Your parents dropped you off, or you took a city bus. Damn. You get a bus pass. Like the kids get bus passes if you take city bus.
So it's for free.
Depending on what zone, like how far you live from the school, you get either full fare, it's called, or half fare. I don't know what it is now, but when I was in school, it was a full fare or half fare.
So y'all taking buses and trains, subways type stuff?
Yeah, kids do. I didn't take trains. I took the bus only.
Ferry?
No ferry.
No ferry? Okay.
Not going to Staten Island. No ferry.
But but if I did have to go that way, you taking a ferry? No way around it?
No, yeah, I think it would be definitely. You have to take a ferry. Get to the city and take the ferry.
Damn.
But I don't think. I mean, I'm not saying it happened. I'm sure some people did, and people did. Commuters did for work and stuff. But I don't know. School kids too. But yeah, regular bus pass. So funny for me, I never had to take I took the bus, but I really didn't have to. So my siblings used my bus pass. They always had a free bus pass while I was youngest one in school.
So the student bus pass didn't look different from?
It did.
Okay.
But so once you just like in the morning time. So picture this: a regular city bus driver, right? They're not staring at cars and being swiped. It's just in and out real quick, or show it, keep going. Anyway, too, by the time I was in junior high school, my siblings were in college, like their second year in college, so they still could pass as teenagers as a high school, looking bus pass. Yes, that's what it was. Really, I think they do notice, but I mean, by the time they were in college, but they still passed as teenagers. So it's no problem. They always use my bus pass. So they didn't really use it. It's a good practice school, for the most part.
When you were in middle school, did you feel protected? That's my thing. Was there any drama, any static? I mean, you a pretty girl, so I feel like some of the girls might have been at you.
You know what's funny? I got in trouble in school, and I kid you not, I'm not really saying this because, it's me, but no, literally, I got in fights or trouble, but it was never my fault. No lie, it was not my fault.
What does that mean?
So.
Like, come on. Everybody said that. It would be,
but I was saying, well, no, literally, it really was never my fault. It was a girl who I really probably never spoke to didn't like me because I looked however. Never would talk to this person, but they just didn't like me. That was one fight I had in junior high school. Actually, okay, so this is part 2 junior high school, and by the time I moved to Queens.
Okay.
One of my best friends now, she was the first person that spoke to me when I got to school in Queens. And my parents moved in the middle of the year. Mm-hmm. They moved in December.
Okay.
So, I started, I guess I did half the year in Brooklyn. 7th grade, and then the rest in Queens. Yeah, it was middle of the year. And the first person that spoke to me, we're friends to this day still. She actually fought 2 of my fights for me. So I always had a mouth. I was never the fighter. I'm not a fighter, but I have a mouth. So, and then my other half, she's a fighter. So, she did all the fighting for me. She really did. Love her to death. And in school, this is what we were called. I was the better half. She was the worst half. That's literally what everyone called us that. If they saw her, hey, where's your better half? They saw me, hey, where's your worst half? And she would always say, you guys just don't know. You just don't know.
I mean, but even just from the story you just told, like, they had it all misconstrued.
Yeah, she always says that, but I really am the good one.
But you start everything.
I did not start anything. I'm telling you, I did not start anything. The one fight that she had for me. Okay, I don't remember the full details of the fight, but I know I didn't start it. There was this girl. She didn't like me. Don't know why. We didn't even live in the same neighborhood. She had to. Okay, so where I lived in Queens, to get out to catch the bus to get to school, to junior high school, to get to school, we walk out of our neighborhood and get to the main street to take the bus, which is still a regular city bus, but like I said, it goes from the stop straight to school. So get out there to catch the bus. She used to live at another side, but I guess closer to the PJs in Queen over there. So she would take two fears, you would call those kids, because they lived more closer to Jamaica Avenue. So they would take a bus from there to then get to Rockaway Boulevard.
Okay.
So yeah, so whenever she went to different junior high school, she went to 202, went to 210.
These numbers
so at
are crazy.
My bus stop,
this shit sounds so crazy to me.
So at my bus stop, there was the kids for 202 and the kids for 210. They had the bus number on the on the buses and said what school you going to. She went to 202. She just didn't like me. No lies, girls did not like me.
So you say, I hear you.
She would always just look at me, whatever it was. Then one day we just said,
wait, hold on. Like, I just want to point this out. If you know that she looking at you, you had to be looking at her. I just want to point that out.
Someone's giving you dirty looks and talking about you. Yes, you can.
Oh, so she was talking about you?
Yes. I'm getting to that. She was talking. She would look at me. She was talking about me. Because, mind you, we're in two different schools. News got around from her school to my school that she wanted to fight me.
I see. Okay.
Don't know this. I kid you not. Don't know this girl. Didn't even talk to this girl.
All right. So what happened? Stall me out.
So she decided. She said she wanted to meet at our bus stop after school, whatever this date was. We met her there, but my friend, she didn't let me fight. She fought. No, yeah. So we get out there.
What?
We get out of there. And so my friend, she was popular. Like, she knew. So I guess pretty much how I became much popular too in my school in Queens.
Because of her.
Because of her. I was this new girl. She was very popular. She was the first person that spoke to me. Then
she took you in.
Yeah. Then me and her clicked.
She took you in.
There you go. We got to that bus stop after school that day. Talking mad shit. Like, I'm still popping off or whatever.
Right.
But my friend was like, no, I got this. And she didn't fight. Well, she was gonna fight her. But the girl backed down. So then I fought the girl. It was a huge, literally huge crowd. Two junior high school kids are outside, egging each other on, yelling and cursing right in the middle of the street out there on Rockaway Boulevard.
Right. What were you doing at the time?
I'm sure I was like I said, the corner watching.
Just watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what if somebody would have jumped in? What were you?
Then I would have to jump in. I'm not gonna let my girl get jumped.
I mean, she fighting your battles.
Yeah. I'm gonna let her get jumped though.
Okay. Good answer.
But then she also had
great answer.
Yeah, she also had her friends. Because I said she was popular. She had her clique of girls anyway that was there, and they would have fought her for me, because they were for her. So yes, that's how my time was in high school. I met the popular girl from day one. That I was popular. I knew a lot of people.
Yeah. That's kind of how I was. Like, I wasn't the popular person, but I knew all the popular people, and we was always cool. So by that, people knew me, but I wasn't. Yeah, I would never consider myself a popular person.
I was a popular kid. I was what you think I've been called? One of those plastic girls. I admit, I was plastic. Yeah, I wasn't meanie.
What does that even mean? Talk to me.
So it's
you say I think like tits and shit.
No, it's a movie.
Okay.
Movie,
okay.
Gosh, I know that movie. I love that movie too. So it's
old movie.
Yes,
okay.
It's. Oh man, what's the name of that movie? Listeners, I know you know the name of this movie.
Plastic Girls?
No.
That's where it comes from?
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Okay. You can always
Mean Girls. It was Mean Girls.
Oh.
Mean Girls. So yeah, that was. I'm not proud of this. That of course we all were kids. I was a mean girl when I was in school.
Okay, what does that even mean?
So Mean Girl is the one of the popular girls.
Because I know some mean girls.
So like a mean girl definition.
I got hit by a mean girl. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Like,
Go ahead.
like Mean Girl, like boyish Mean Girl, or like, okay, so this Mean Girl, like my Mean Girl was, you know, the cute girls, the popular cute girls who everyone wanted to talk to or hang around, whatever.
Got a stank attitude.
Right, but has a stink attitude. See, I thought I was a sweetheart though. Like, I knew a lot of people. I thought I was a sweetheart.
Okay.
But I was also told that I was like a plastic mean girl in school.
But were you told that by guys?
No, by females.
But,
I think a guy called me a mean girl.
Do you feel like the girls was hating on you, or you think they was for real? They was accurate?
No, the ones who called me mean girls, no, I think they were accurate. Like, they were like my friends. The ones who were at my wedding and stuff. They were my real girls.
Oh, okay. So you're friends. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
They appreciate how much I've grown up.
You had to get away.
I had to get away.
You had to get away, see the real world. Well, not the real world, but see the world. Let me say it that way. I see more. Get more experiences. Live life. Yeah.
Who you wanna be hugging? Roll with niggas that be thuggin', buggin'. In the tunnel in Esso, sippin' espresso, cappuccino with Nino. On a mission for the Lucci Crino. I used to wear Moschino, but every bitch got it. Now I rock colorful minks because my pockets stay knotted. C-note after C-note, Frank Boat, Hole 15 plus Decatur. You think you're greater?
You niggas got some audacity. You sold $1 million, now you half for me. Get off my dick, kick it, bitch.
Check my pitch, authentic persona. And I still stick your moms for her stocks and bonds. I got that bomb ass cock, a good ass shot with hardcore flows to keep a nigga dick rock. Sippin' Zippendales up in Chippendale, shopping Bloomingdale's for Prada bags. Female Dundada has no problem splitting cream with my team. Shit straight like 915, you know what I mean? Cruise the Diamond District with my biscuit, floss in my Rolex rich shit. I'm rich, I'ma stay that bitch.
What mean girl did you have? Like, what kind of mean girl? You said you're the mean girl.
What I mean is because we were talking like a young age.
Yes.
We're not talking like old high school and college. That's what we met then, but I'm not talking about that. So if you're talking middle school, yeah, like I say, I don't think I was ever the popular person. It's just anybody who was cool with me. You know, I guess I've always been dubbed. I don't know. So Mean Girls. We had girls in our school that you said the movie, but then you said boy mean. You remember saying that?
Mean.
Tomboy mean. I want to talk about this situation, but I kind of want you to elaborate on what you mean about tomboy mean first.
Okay, so let's see. So some
Stay tuned.
So mean girl, quote unquote tomboy mean girl would be like the girls who are like the ones who like to hang with the boys or act like they're dudes too.
Okay.
That could be like a tough mean girl, like a bully.
Okay. Yeah.
So it could be that kind of mean girl. But that's not the mean girl I was referring to. That's not the kind of mean girl I was, or the movie I was talking about. That's more of like the cute girls, the pretty girls who have a nasty attitude, versus the tomboy bully mean girls.
I'm trying to figure out how I can say this story. I'm going to say it. I don't have no problem saying it, but I don't know if I want to say the girl's name. You know what I'm saying? So,
Let's not say the girl's name.
We not. But I have a problem. I have a hard time thinking of girls' names. So her name starts with an S. Give me a girl name that starts with an S, because you don't know.
Suzette.
Suzette. Damn. Suzette. Okay, cool. We go with Suzette. That's fine. So Suzette. That's gonna be hard to say.
I'll take one. Did you another S name?
Succotash.
Want another S name?
I mean, where did Suzette come from? Shit, you pulled that one out the ass.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get some of them biscuits over there, B.
No, we gotta finish off my biscuits.
Are you your bit? Whoa!
You have
one.
2 boxes.
No, I have one.
Oh, 1 box.
And you have 2. Let's point that out.
Well,
I have not touched one of your cookies.
really? You haven't?
I don't eat those.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Because you said you had a box for me. Now you brought this new box home, and you saying it's your box. That is, man, yo.
Yes, world. I do not like to share.
Come on, and I only had 2 of them. One of them you fed me.
I get more than 2.
Nah, get a biscuit, man. That's all I asked for. What he's called? Well, give him a shout out. We recommendations.
Savannah Smiles, the new Girl Scout cookie flavor.
All right. Motherfucking biscuit.
Yeah, it tastes like a biscuit. But it's actually a what? Is it a sugar cookie? What is it?
Bottom, read the bottom.
Crisp, zesty lemon wedge cookies dusted with powdered sugar. But it has like a biscuit texture.
Yeah, that bit dusted for real. I think this girl just kind of had it out for me for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I doubted you. You're right. So I deserve that. But no, innocent till proven guilty. So I'm gonna tell you the story. You tell me what you think about it. 7th grade. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go there. That's the middle. So I don't know, maybe 13, 12, 13, something like that. Possibly 11. I can't remember. Come into class, walk in the classroom. There was a girl in the classroom. I knew her. I've known her for a long time. We went to school like probably since 3rd grade. We was probably, I've known her since that long. But she was always a mean person.
Like a bully?
Mean? I don't think she was a bully. She was more in the sense of like mean if you talk to her. Like she was just like, leave me alone. Like mean, and she would fight other girls. You know what I'm saying? Like if a girl crossed her wrong or something, she would fight other girls. So I don't know if she was a bully towards them, like attacking them. But if they came at her, that's what I used to see. That's why I can only comment on what I saw.
Got it.
All right, boom. I come into class. I just say what's up to her. Like she was like standing at the table. The desks were in another little area, and literally, I just said I really was like, hey, what's up, or something, and she hit me. And when I say she hit me, and let me paint the picture. She brolic. You know what I'm saying? When I say brolic, because it's middle school. We ain't all matured and grown. So, she was big. She was husky. She would have been in the husky section. Like she wasn't fat. I'm not calling her fat. I would not do that. But she was husky. You know what I mean? So we weren't the same height. She was maybe
taller.
No. She wasn't taller. I probably had about 2 inches.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, she like took her fist and boom, like right here. I know, and this is bad radio, because they don't know what we talking about.
Right, exactly. They can't see you demonstrate it.
Where's my fist? Where's my fist?
Punching me.
Where's my fist?
Like right on my cheek.
Say that a little louder.
Right on my cheek.
Like she cold. And I first of all,
like
let me reel it back. I've been wearing glasses since the 2nd grade. You hit a man with glasses? Are you fucking kidding me? Who
is that a rule or something?
Who hits a man with glasses?
So what?
Wait a minute.
What does wearing glasses have to do with you getting hit?
Common courtesy, common decency. Let a nigga take them off at least. Like, you gonna steal a man with glasses? A kid, a child.
She's a child as well.
Yes, and she hit a man with glasses at that age. Once again, let's bring it back full circle. Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? That's roguish.
Okay, so wait. So you walk into the classroom. She's sitting there, and you just say, hey, what's up? And she punches you?
Yeah, exactly like that. That's exactly what happened.
Okay, so what happened next?
Okay. Segue. Pause. What would you do?
Well, okay, so let's see. So she hit me. Do I fall? Did you fall when she hit you? Did you stumble backwards? Like, where were you when she hit you after she hit you?
Okay. So, when we were doing the bad radio, and you explained to the people where my fist was, and I already told you she was brolic, husky section. Where did I hit you?
Right there in my cheek. Like, just knuckles. Like, right
Man with glasses, remember that?
Right.
Okay. What would you do?
Okay, so my glasses probably fell off. I stumbled. Reaction, just come back and hit her right back. Kick her, probably. I would have kicked her. Knowing me, I probably would have kicked her.
Why?
I don't know. I had a bad habit of raising my foot to people. I would just kick you.
Damn.
That was short. I'm still short now. I was probably, shorter.
Right.
When I was younger.
Right.
See, I would have kicked you. I used to kick people.
Yeah, middle school, I probably was your height. That's exactly what I did.
You were my height now. Middle school?
Probably. Because you what, 5'4"?
Yeah.
Middle school? Okay, so, I'll tell you. No, watch this. I'm going to paint the picture for you. So, ever since I was, 9 years old, up until my shoe size now, every year my foot grew the same year I was. So I know I was growing pretty, I was pretty tall at that age. So let's really pinpoint it down. In 7th grade, how old should you be? That's my thing.
12, right?
12?
Yeah, because 5th grade is 10.
Okay.
6 is 11. 7 is 12.
You were 10 in the 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, see, I wasn't that young. But anyways.
Okay, so you were probably 12 or 13.
Yeah. However old I was, I told you, because I already told you how tall she was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, man. So she hit me, like cold cocked me. And my reaction, I kicked her. I kicked her in the stomach.
You kicked?
I kicked her.
A little girl?
I did. And she felt it. And that wasn't it. She retaliated after that. She came after me. Somehow or another, we was tussling on the ground. Chairs got moved. That type of shit.
Okay, so you fought a little girl.
Yeah. Same grade. I did. In 7th grade. Snooty. I did it. God damn it, I did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You fought a girl.
I did. Now, if you have questions, I will answer your questions. But what do you think of the situation where I painted it for you?
Okay, so painting the story, she was completely wrong.
What say you?
She was wrong. If all you did was just have a greeting to the little girl and she punched you,
I did.
Then yes, totally wrong.
Now, I don't know what she was going through.
Of course not.
In that moment. Yes. I don't know what happened
but
the previous day or the day before
she should put her hands on you because all you did was say hi.
Right, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, so she was wrong.
And I'm not trying to make myself look good in the situation because I told you I fought a girl, so there's no way I can make that look good.
If that's really what happened.
That's what happened.
If that's what happened, she was wrong for placing her hands on you. Now, did your mom ever tell you don't hit another girl? Like, don't hit girls?
My mom always told me you shouldn't put your hands on anybody at all.
Yeah, but it was never that.
You should never hit a girl.
Yeah, your mother ever said that to you? Or your father? They never said don't hit little girls.
I don't know if they said that specifically, like don't hit girls, but I think it was always implied. I'll say that. I think it was always implied. So I always knew not to hit a girl. I'm not finna sit here and say, oh, when that happened, oh, I knew I wasn't supposed to hit her. Yeah, I'll be real. I knew in society we're not supposed to hit females, and I get all of that. But
so did you think about it for a second, or you just automatically just hit her? Like, it was reaction. You just hit her or kicked her.
Yeah, she punched me. I stumbled. My glasses fell. I looked and I kicked the shit out of her. Yeah, I kicked in her fucking stomach. I definitely did. And I feel like she deserved that shit. Funny. Yeah, how's that funny though? See, once again, you laughing at my plight. You know what I'm saying? Like once it's like, yeah, we got this shit on the record. Like this is crazy. And y'all look at me like this shit be crazy. Anytime we go anywhere, they love your ass. But I'm like, damn, if they only knew. You know what I'm saying? So your friend, totally understand.
That's why we get along. It's a love-hate relationship, but
you and her.
yeah, you know we get along though. At the end of the day, you know, so and because I get it, I totally get it. I've inherited all of it. I get it.
Anyway, so back to this little girl. Now, okay, so instant reaction, you kicked the little girl because she hit you.
Yeah.
Right? Then she came back and hit you again. Now you're actually fighting with the girl.
I was defending myself. Are you serious? If she came at me, first of all, she's already shown that she don't give a fuck because she punched the shit out of me. I'm on the defense right now. Okay? The whole time I'm on the defense. I have been attacked. But no one looks at it that way.
No, you're right, because you're a boy and she's a girl. Now, I would say, female or not, some girls do deserve to be hit. I agree. I'm sorry, I do. Sometimes the shit women do, you need to be slapped.
Some people feel like you don't love them if you don't hit them. Some people feel like it's a turn on.
Now that's just crazy.
I'm not here to judge.
That is crazy.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just throwing it
but
out
I'm just saying, sometimes shit women do, I agree. I'm not saying knock her down, I totally beat her up. No. One good slapping, she's good. She should walk away. But I would tell my son, yes, if a little girl hits you, you know, you shouldn't hit little girls. But if she hits you, you need to defend yourself.
Not go get somebody, not go tell, none of that.
I'm not gonna be one of those parents. If a child hits you,
yeah.
If they should know no one should ever put their hands on you. Period. You have personal space. People need to understand boundaries in your personal space. Do not touch the child.
Okay. So I have to ask because I mean, and I'm not trying to paint it good for me. I really want to know because you never heard this story. In your view, did I use excessive force?
You did. You kicked her in her stomach.
Hold on. 7th grade. She ain't fucking. She ain't pregnant. What are you talking about?
But that still hurts.
I got hit in my
I
face.
get it.
I could have died.
I get it. Okay?
What do you mean? No one cares about that.
She's a girl, you a boy.
What is it?
You even say this.
Oh my God.
A female strength, no matter how strong a woman is, okay?
She was brawling. We're children. It's different when you're a child.
Okay.
You don't know if I went through puberty yet.
In the stomach. You should have restrained her. Like she punched
How?
you.
She husky as shit.
She punched you. Your glasses fell off. You fumble. Whatever.
What do they call them?
Stumble. Whatever.
Nah. I'm not letting you get away
get
with
up.
this. I'm not letting you get away with this.
Get up. And you know.
Are you done? Are you done?
I guess
Good.
So.
Exactly. Thank you. Bitter, bare, built bitch. That's what the fuck she was. You talking about how do you restrain that? How do you restrain that?
I don't know. It just sounds bad.
Damn grizzly bear coming at me, man.
A little girl in the stomach. So what happened to you? Who got in trouble? You or her?
Listen, grizzly bear paw you in the fucking face. You running for your life, right? If you can't run, you gonna fight. How are you gonna say if I'm fighting, I kicked her and it was harsh? Look at it that way. We're both in the same grade, built damn near the same. Linebacker, you know what I'm saying? Suzette.
Do you know what she is today?
Yeah, I know what she is.
What does she look like today? Do you know?
She look better, but she still look, bare built. Definitely. Swatting fish, salmon upstream. That's real. Cause I ain't never forget that shit, man. Like I don't forget stuff. Like, and people may say, "Oh, you holding a grudge?" I'm not holding a grudge. It's just this observation. This is what happened, and I want to know, in your opinion, from what happened. And of course, you need to hear her side, cause she probably gonna tell you, "Oh, it was some shit that been building up, and now boom, all of a sudden she just want to pop off on me." I don't even know. I really don't, cause like I told you, I was cool with everybody, and I didn't have no beef with her or
ever.
Nah, not that I know of. Still to this day. Even back then, I used to question, like, damn, why did she do that?
Okay, so what happened?
Okay, boom. So you asked me. So who got in trouble? We both got in trouble.
Okay.
We both got suspended and everything.
Okay.
But they was trying to suspend me way longer than they were trying to suspend her. And everybody.
Why is that?
And peep this. Everybody who was in the classroom said the same thing. So I wasn't even making it up. So if everybody is saying the same thing, that this girl hit this boy first and he retaliated and they end up fighting, how is it that I ain't saying don't suspend both of them. I ain't saying that because they fought in school. If that's the policy, that's the policy. But why is it that one needs to be suspended longer than the other because of the sex? Gender. I apologize. That's the question on the table.
Like you said, you're taught from young, society, you don't hit girls. Boys don't hit girls.
I think society now is teaching the women that they can hit men and they can fight men and it's okay.
I think that's always been like that, though. That's
why some women hit men. You don't think it's ramping up? You don't think it's more prevalent now?
No, I think it's always been that way. Women feel like they can't hit men and get away with it.
But they're empowered. Society will empower them. Society will now say, hey, it's your fault that you made her hit you.
See, I personally do not agree with that. That's why I said sometimes
women should get belief. That's our belief.
Slapped.
But what do you see? That's what I'm asking you. What do you see being promoted? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Maybe this would be too. It's not kind of the same thing. Like women being empowered with the whole Me Too movement. Will that be? Not really.
Well, Me Too, wouldn't that? That's like what?
Sexual assault and stuff.
And harassment.
Okay, so you're saying that women are empowered to hit men because it's stated that what did the man do for the woman to hit him?
I think that's what I see. I think that's what I've been seeing. I mean, I'm still learning, so I don't know, but that's kind of what I see. I could be wrong on that.
You fought a girl. That's the only girl you fought? Let me know. You go out hitting girls now?
Well, like...
Oh, geez, world. My husband hits little girls.
No. But like, okay. Like fighting. What do you mean fighting?
What do you mean what I mean fighting? Fighting is fighting. You know what fighting is.
So like if we were maybe...
Not arguing, fighting. Physically fighting.
No. Hear me out because I want to understand this. Because you asked me and I don't know how to answer this.
Look I dug tall, cause the law looking for BG. Saying I killed a nigga around the club last week. Left the scene riding in a big body. So I flipped the script, now I'm in the ES3. Laying by different bitches, cause my face in the paper. Photo by she could describe me, I got the eraser. I don't discriminate, I slip a bitch too. She gotta get eliminated, I kill a bitch too. She get her hair fixed by my sister-in-law. She gon' get her, so let me drop her off by this nigga. Cross the river, she riding with me thinking that it's cool and shit. Don't think I know that she let her lips loose and shit. I'ma pull over, put her out and pop some slugs in a bitch. And leave her pussy stinking cause I don't love a bitch. But I was taught coming up, never trust a bitch. And don't hesitate for a minute to shove the bitch. She was trying to get me locked up. It was a must that the whole get popped up. Fucking with me, best believe I'll do your block. Got you saying them hot boy niggas too hot, too hot.
What do you call a nigga that be ducking the law? What do you call a nigga that be playing it wrong? Don't give a fuck who you are. What did you call a nigga play like it's the ball? Lil one gone. Lil one stuck in this shit. Lil one say he gon' bust a nigga head if he fuck with his bitch. Lil one got the code hot. Lil one got the dope on in front of your mama house up in your block. Lil one got the 4-4 cock. Lil one went to high school. Lil one don't even no props. So Lil one don't give him no props. Lil one make him timber. Lil one got a bad temper. Lil one kill that boy in November. Lil one be hustling, Lil one be thugging. Lil one to come up from nothing. I know Lil one ain't gon' stop. I know Lil one ain't gon' let a nigga run him off the block. Lil one kinda reminding me of me. Man, Lil one a G. Lil one running with the big balls. Lil one fucking these hoes. Lil one's got some of these old niggas roll. Lil one making these G's. Lil one
This is the tale of the wild and endangered, bear-built, bitter bitches.
Tales from the crypt. So let me say this because I feel a little tension just then. I want to go on the record and say, Snooty, if we had to do it all over again, I'm Team Snoop. Like, for real. It's Snooty all day because at some point, a big bitch got to be taken down.
Stay tuned and hope you enjoy.
I had a question for Lois. I'm going to see if she tap in a second.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Nothing much. I'm just sitting here looking at some of these little comments you put in the text chain. You said Suzette, she was a big bad wolf who used her size to bully people. Okay. And I didn't really think that she was considered a bully. I thought that she was more of a mean girl when we were in school. And then when I say school, I do mean middle school. You call her big bad wolf. I called her bitter bear built bitch. Let's see.
Ooh, I like that one.
Right. So I did, like I said, I did a recording recently, and the 7th grade fight came up. It just came up in conversation, and I kind of totally forgot about that situation. But start stirring up old thoughts and shit. I mean, life happens, and all kind of stuff. Life. It's just life.
Was it something that you wanted to forget?
Maybe. I mean, possibly we had some suppressed memories. I can't really say on that. You may be correct on that. You may be correct. But yeah, let's get to it. So, got Lois laying on the line. Lois Snooty, 10 ladies and ashtrays, all that good shit. This kind of like a rendezvous with the W, what up close and personal. We're trying to do a little something different with the rendezvous show for 2019. Getting just I don't know, getting more familiar with who Snooty really was, the creation of Snooty. So this is just a continuation story of that. Let's start from the end. Let's start here. When is it okay to hit a girl? When is it okay for a guy to hit a girl in your opinion, Lois?
Man, that's a tough one. I don't feel like it's okay for a guy to hit a girl. However, listen, had to throw that in there. However, there are situations that some guys, I feel like, yeah, you get a pass. Like if you hold them down, something to that effect. Like, don't just, go full-fledged, wham, bam, Chris Brown. I always told my brothers, do not put your hands on a female. As long as I'm alive, all you got to do is call me. And, I mean, it worked for us for years. I disagree with a guy, especially a grown man, because they're stronger than us. However, there has been plenty of boy-girl fights back in my days. And a lot of them did involve myself.
And see, I'm glad you brought that up because you're talking about boy-girl fights, but then I think the examples you gave were men-women fights.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with a man putting his hands. Like, I try to teach the kids now, hey, you don't put your hands on boys and you don't put your hands on girls. Like, I explain that to them all the time. I try to break it down. But I understand kids will be kids, and we got into plenty of boy-girl fights back in the days. But I feel like once you hit, like, high school, and the guys are now getting bigger than the girls, they're much stronger. Now you just need to learn how to, A, walk away, B, if you really want to make them mad, just hold them, like, grab their hands, they can't do nothing. Man, that'll piss me off. Like, sit on my lap. My brothers used to do that to me. They would literally sit on me to the point where I couldn't move. oh, you done pissed me off. But as far as, having a drug out fight, I don't agree with that.
Okay. Well, let's get to the nitty gritty. We were children at the time when this fight occurred, middle school to be exact. How long did we know Suzy? Like, but before the fight. So the fight was in 7th grade. How long before that? Yeah, before that. How long did we know her? Suzy, Suzette, whatever you want to call her.
Okay, that was kind of, I knew of her. 7th grade is when I really started to learn more about Suzette. But I knew of her just from in passing. Because you got to keep in mind, I was never, like, really big on female friends. Like, if you weren't already part of my little crew, which was basically consist of family, and I had a few close friends in there that, to be honest, I'm still friends with to this day. But back then, I just kind of knew, like I said, I knew of her. I saw her in action. I wasn't thrilled with some of the behavior that I used to, get to seeing her display. Excuse me. So I wasn't
even back then, so even when you were young, you saw incorrectness in the behavior that she displayed.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Wow. Okay. Well, would you consider Suzy a bully?
She has bully tendencies. She's like that big bad wolf. You know how, and when I say the term big bad wolf, I mean you have some people who like to play hard and some people who really are hard. The ones who really are hard, 9 times out of 10, they're quiet. They don't come off as the mean girl, the one who will, pop off real quick. It's the big bad wolf. Those are the ones, do all that huffing and puffing and can't even blow your damn house down.
Yeah. Harassing us with that big old wolf pussy. You come down here all the time smelling like that. Look.
Okay, so she sold a lot of them wolf tickets where she seemed like she was big and bad, but in actuality she was soft in the inside.
She was soft, yeah. And I really blame it on her size and whatever she had going on personally.
Okay. Right. Let's dwell on that just real quick because that came up in conversation. Talk about her size when we were in 7th grade. What? Yeah. How would you describe her?
BMW, body made wrong. Like she was bigger than the average 7th grader. Not only was she, big as in overweight, but she had a bad body. I feel like she had a lot of her friends. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. What were you about to say?
No. Keep going. Go, because I need elaboration on this. A lot of her friends. Keep going.
I feel like a lot of her friends were her friends only because of the material things that she had, the lifestyle. Like her family was not rich at all. However, she grew up in a household, like a family-oriented household. You have, mom and pops. You do things, whether it's the birthday parties or the trips or whatever. And, she would throw that in people's face. And, of course, when you're insecure or you just don't have that and you want that, you put up with certain things. So I've witnessed her, talk to people like dirt, or, you kind of bully them around, oh, do this, or like if you're playing, I don't know what, guys, okay, video games, most guys play video games back in the day. So if you're playing a video game, I have to let you go first because it's your house, or because, I want you to do something, or I want to be able to do something with you. And I witnessed a lot of that. And I feel like if she did not have the material things that she had access to, she would not have been in that cool crew.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could also see that. I take it another route. If she was a body made wrong and she was built all kind of funny like that, but then she was still brolic, girls could have her around for protection, but also would have her around because other guys would give the other girls more attention compared to the bare built bitch. Meaning like, I think that certain girls, especially pretty girls, have uglier girls around them to accentuate their beauty. Does that make sense?
Man, you just hit on something real. So you definitely just hit on something that could be right in Suzy's case.
Yeah. I mean, I think what you're talking about, as we get older, we mature, like that was more high school level stuff, but it starts somewhere. And I think it starts when we're young,
She was doing this as an adult. Like, even thinking back to her high school friends, it was like, okay, yeah. I mean, but then again, it's all in your perception, because you may look at the situation and think that, her friend was prettier than her. Well, I may think that she's prettier than her friend. However, it's been going on for some years. I was like, damn, you're right. So that definitely could be, that could be the place for Suzy.
Let's go here. I felt like she had it out for me when we were in middle school, when we were younger. Like, I've known her since probably about the third grade. I don't think she came to Rochelle when I first came to Rochelle, but I do remember her coming while I was in elementary. And I grew up, seeing her. We had exchanges, but never anything that was, ready to fight or anything where it was just mean. It was more of I observed her being mean to other girls. I didn't know that she was actually a bully or people considered her a bully. The situation that happened with the fight, were you there? Did you see it? Did you hear about it later? Like talk to me about that. Run it from your side of your point of view. What happened?
So
I don't want to influence you in any kind of way. You tell me what happened.
I got wind of the story after it happened. It was like maybe a week later, and it could have been a couple of days or maybe a full week, but I was not at the school anymore. I had done left. So, but I got, wind of it at home. So from what I got was,
okay, excuse me, hold on. I hate to do this. I apologize. This is very discourteous. But just to put things in context, you got this information while you were home because Suzy is your neighbor.
Damn. So why you had to? You had to do that?
Nah. Okay. I erase that part if you would like me to. But I'm just putting things into context because if you weren't at the school, how'd you get the information? You got it firsthand. That's why I got you on the line, because you know this person up close and personal.
I mean, if you really want to go there, I honestly got it. Was that cheerleading practice or was it home? It was like, so it was outside of school.
All right, bet. Keep going.
We used to chill together.
That's what I'm trying to get at. You see what I mean? That's what I'm really trying to get at. All right.
The fact that she was a cheerleader.
She had to be the base.
Yeah. But so not only was Suzy a big female, she was, or still is, the last time I remember having a conversation with her, like, she showed me this position. It was crazy as hell. She was talking about getting hit from behind, and she bent all the way over. And I said, what the fuck? Like, it was one of those things kind of took your breath away. And she was like, shoot, I'm big, but I can still do this. I mean, it was just a simple her bending all the way over. But it was just funny because she does have a little size on her, and she just bent straight down like to touch her toes. But yes, she was a cheerleader. She was either the base or she was out front. Like, she could jump. I know, like, no one will believe this story, or y'all probably thinking, how can she be as big as the two of you are trying to describe her to be, but she was able to do all this stuff. Listen, man, big girl got skills. Big girl did toe touches, and I think she did a split. Don't quote me on that one, but I believe she could do a split. But I know 9 times out of 10, like, because I was always solid down to the bottom, I couldn't never go up in the air. Because I mean, even with me being smaller, I still have big thighs. So I was right there helping to hold someone up, or I would be in the front of the pyramid doing a split. But anyways, yes, I got word outside of school. So of course, when the information came to me, Snooty was the mean person. First of all, you a guy, you put your hands on a female, and I'm like, well, what the hell happened? Because I know Snooty cool people. So what really happened? And it's a catch-22, because, like, wait a minute, are you justifying this man putting his hand on this woman? Like, now I need to hear the whole story.
See.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Let's back up. This
is 7th grade.
Putting his hands on a girl.
Yes, who you described as brolic as fuck when we were 7th grade.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. She was bigger than the average bell. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me say this, because I feel a little tension just then. I want to go on the record and say, Snooty, if we had to do it all over again, I'm Team Snoot. Like, for real. It's Snooty all day, because at some point, a big bitch got to be taken down.
That's my dog.
And if you feel like it's okay for you to put your hands on a boy, then I'm sorry, but it's consequences that comes along with that. And I'm only speaking because anyone who knows me know, back in the days, it was never a problem with me putting my hands on a boy. Now, I don't put my hand on men. However, back then, you can catch these hands. Listen, I know it may sound bad because I was fighting for my brothers, but back then I didn't look at it like, oh, my brother's soft because he got his sister fighting for him. I looked at it as, I'm the big sister and no one is going to bother my brother, especially not if the guy was my age or older than me. Like, if it was just, one of their classmates they're, getting into it with, then okay, you handle that. But if it's one of, the neighborhood bullies, you around here picking fights with everybody, and my brothers used to be really bad. So it got to a point where, like, my mom would either have them on punishment or she would reward them. Okay, if you don't get in trouble this whole week, you get a new game or, something to that effect. So when I see that my brothers were trying to do the right thing and you come up there trying them, then I'm finna handle this. So please don't think, guys, that I'm just one of those, I'm getting knocked across my head type chick, so I think it's okay for a man to put his hands on a woman or whatever. No, back in the days when I was a young girl, I would fight, but I never started anything. Now, this fight that we're discussing, Snooty was not the instigator in this case. Now, once I got all the information, because, yes, I got the information from her first, and it sounded like you was just, being a big bully or whatever. But
Well, what did she tell you? Like, what did she say? What did she say? Like, I need to know because I never heard this side. I don't know any of this. I only know my perception.
I'm not the right person because it.
Yeah, it ain't verbatim. I know it's so long ago.
So it was something to do with you like picking at her. Now let me say this, and I'm not making an excuse for her, but I will say this. She had just started her cycle. So when you have someone who already is, in an uproar about everything, she just started her cycle, so she's, fully emotional right now, and she used to play a lot. So this one particular day, I don't remember, Snooty, if you were playing with her or if something was done. I think like you may have taken a book or something, or wouldn't let her sit in a certain spot. It was something like that. You wouldn't do something that she wanted to be done. Or like I say, you took something that she wanted back, whatever it was. And then she got mad and she hit you. And if I'm not mistaken, you kicked her. Did you kick her in her stomach?
Okay, well, I strive for accuracy. So I came into the classroom. I said, hey, what's up? It was so long ago that I really...
You said, hey, what's up, Suzy?
Yeah, no, oh, shit, my bad. Yeah. So I came into the classroom. I said, hey, what's up, Suzy? Suzette. And she cold cocked me. Like, used her bad paw, balled that shit up, and swatted the shit out of my ass. I say swat, but it's really she punched me. She cold cocked me right in my face. And I want to point this out. I've been wearing glasses since the 2nd grade. Who the fuck hits a man with glasses?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying, who the fuck?
Handicapped. Like,
thank you.
Cool. It's cool to wear glasses now, but back then, they used to pick on us. And the same bitches that picked on us back then, now they wear glasses just for show. I just had to throw that out there.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth, and that needs to be said. So after she hit me, I stumbled, glasses done fell and shit. I regained myself, and I kicked the shit out of her. I kicked her right in her stomach. And yeah, I did. It was a reaction. I was taking karate at the time, too. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think I had to be at least orange belt. Yeah, I kicked the shit out of that bitch. So then after that, she came on attack. And she came at me until my furniture got moved. Dishes flipped over, all kind of shit. We was on the ground touching it. So that's what happened. Yeah. And now, I have to go on the record. This was a long time ago. I wasn't the best when I was in middle school, so I may have been picking at her a previous day or something like that. I don't remember that. If she said that happened, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't, stand on it firmly and be like, thank you, my words. I never put my fucking hands on her, ever.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I feel like if you can't take it, don't dish it out. Because there were plenty of days, even right now, to this day, at work, I see this shit happen all the time. And I tell the guys all the time, hey, man, this ain't what you want. Like, I do not get myself involved in the roasting. Or, that's what they call it now. It's not cracking jokes. It's called roasting. I don't get into it because I know my mouth. And what they don't know is that I just look like this. Like, I be at work, either I'm quiet and I observe everything, or I may laugh and joke. I only do it with certain people. However, when the guys are going back and forth with each other, I've seen it happen where it has literally broke up friendships. Or we're going to call them workships. Only because, like, okay, if it can be broken up that easily, were y'all really friends? But, you got to stop and think.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, when you work with a person, especially when you're on the same schedule. So you're on the same schedule. You're with this person for 10 hours out of the day. You do build relationships. You become cool. Y'all exchange numbers. You may hang out outside the job or whatever. Or at least at work, that's your go-to person. That's the person that you click up with. When everybody else is against you, okay, we're going to get together and make sure that this stuff get done and forget the rest of them. Like, we done with our work, we chilling over here. So they get together and they roast each other. And sometimes it gets to the point to where, hey, you really should not have said that because you know certain people can't handle it. So now y'all looking sideways at each other because of something that was said the previous day. You know, back in the days, that's what we did.
After that fight, what was my reputation? Like you know, amongst our friends, amongst people. After that fight, what was my reputation?
So it was a mixed feeling. You know, for people who did not know, they felt like, oh, you know, he's heartless, he's ruthless, like he beat up a chick. But for people who knew you, man, laughed at it, made jokes about it, and kept it moving.
In your view, did I use excessive force?
In that situation? No.
Yes, ma'am.
No. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, your reactions, like your natural reactions, you cannot control that. Do you know I almost hit my mama? And I know people be like, oh, bitch, you going to jail. You going to hell. Like, I never forget my mama just came at me to something my brothers did. And she hit me. And before you know it, like, I was finna, like, really give her a backhand. And I dropped my hand. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's my mom. But you got to stop and think. I was used to fighting. So when you're not used to, you know, somebody hitting you and you not being able to hit them back, like growing up when I was smaller, yeah, I would get a whooping and then just brush it off. But, like, then she stopped whooping me. It got to the point where she realized, like, I mean, at an early age, I'll just take away her TV or something. So the day when she hit me, like, first thing that came to my mind was hit back. So when you say that you kicked her, it made so much sense because you were in karate. Even if you had punched her, first of all, we do know that karate is discipline, but it's also self-defense. And that was just a natural reaction. Someone, like, real deal, hauled off and swung on you, and the first thing you did was, oh, shit, I got to get her back. No, I got to get it back. It's not no her. It wasn't no he, she. It was, I got to get it back. And you kicked her.
I agree. No, go ahead. I agree. I'm listening to you.
You know, and that's where everything started. And I feel like some people may say, well, wait a minute now. Karate is discipline, so you should have been able to get yourself together. But you are still a child. That's what, yes. I mean, like I said, we both were children. Older.
We both were children. That's my thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I received more days, though. You know that?
Because you were a boy.
Because of the gender. Because of the gender, even though she was the aggressor in the situation, even though I had multiple witnesses in the classroom who stated that she was the aggressor, I received more days suspension than she did.
Man, and it's all because of your gender, because I can tell you this. I never, like, all the fights that I got into, actually, I only got into, like, a handful of them at school. Now that I think about it, I only got rolled up for one fight at school with a boy. Shout out to Mr. Wright. Damn right. That was 8th grade. I think you were there then. Don't make me lie. I think you were there then.
Oh yeah. I was there. Most definitely. Yeah, I was there. I believe.
But that was the only one I got. Yeah. That was the only one that I got rolled up for. And in my defense, he grabbed my booty. Keep your hands off my hands.
Can I? Okay, I ain't gonna say that.
Go ahead. Say it.
All right.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give it to me.
I mean, he was 8th grade, and then come on, now, you did have a booty though. It was out there, well, like, listen. It wasn't like it protruded a little, a lot.
But listen to where I'm coming from. I never carried myself like that. We had plenty of chicks that were, you know, in the classroom, you know, leaving out the class to go meet up at the bathroom, doing something strange for no change, or you go to the house after school. Like, think about how many of our classmates got pregnant back then, 8th grade. Hell, we had one who had a baby the summer going to 7th grade, if I'm not mistaken. So you knew to try.
Oh, yeah.
And just because I had that butt, that doesn't, like, it didn't mean nothing. Now, I can't
Well,
say
it didn't. It didn't mean nothing to you. It didn't mean nothing to you. But I mean, come on, yeah, we all going through the change.
Yeah,
we all going through it now.
But keep in mind now, like, I'm like one of the homeboys. Like, you consider me your homie, but then you get mad when I hit your hand for touching my butt.
Overnight that changed. Overnight that changed. You could be my homegirl for so long. I ain't never looked at you a certain way. Just today, it just hit me like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, she did. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's a whole other relationship.
That shit happened with me. Like, and it's crazy because we talk about guys having these little moments. And I've had so many of them. Or even to this day, we're grown, and I be getting that, man, I used to have the biggest crush on you. Man, Ninja, if you don't get out my face, I get so tired of hearing I used to like you, I had the biggest crush on you. Like, what the hell? So y'all telling me this shit now? Nobody wanted to stop me. But now y'all had the biggest crush on me.
But that's natural.
It is what it is.
That's natural.
It is. Listen,
yeah, it's natural. That's natural, you know. I would like to say that, yeah, I mean, you had a nice shape when we were younger. You got a nice shape now, so I know you done been through it pretty much all your life. This bitter, bad-built bitch we talking about didn't really have a good shape or a nice shape, but she was still getting action. I mean, how does that work? I mean, I know somebody personally who had a nice little fling with her. And I'm going to get him on the line next.
I want to go on the record and say you just called it a nice little fling. Please give me your definition of a fling, because I don't call it a fling. That was a relationship.
Well, see, I didn't have details. I was actually shocked when I found out that we talking about one Lois. I'm gonna throw him out there. Yeah, one Lois and two Zach. Yeah, it's on the record. Yeah, one Lois. Cause he coming up next. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna be a nice little segue.
Bro, I just want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, I did not do that. You heard it out of his mouth. I ain't put your name out there. Now, I did clarify the fact that it was not a fling.
I didn't know, though, because that's what I found out. I thought that they were kind of just kicking it. I didn't know that they had a full-fledged relationship. Come to find out, for me, at least years later, it was like, oh, yeah, that was my lady. Like, I didn't know how that happened. I didn't know where that came from. I just knew that their names were associated with each other. And this was my dog now. So it was a reason why I think he kept it away from me. But I'll leave that alone because I want him to explain that himself.
I'm definitely going to say it was known, but at the same time it was hush-hush. Now, since I want Lois, okay, we're going to have to connect. I want Lois to be able to defend himself from anything that I may say.
Man, tell that shit.
But I am going to put this out there. So my sister used to always stress to me, like later on, my sister was stressing that Lois used to like me. And I'm like, no, hell he don't. Like, Lois was mean as fuck. Like,
time out. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes.
Like, say, go give it to me.
No. I know. I was like, no, I'm not saying. I just like to put things in context. So, are you referring to the same sister whose boyfriend slashed my tires while we were in college? Is that the same sister you're referring to right now? Just curious.
Damn, why you had to do that? No, I'm not.
For the record, because I know I'm that sister. You talking about that sister? Okay.
Let's go on the record. So since we putting shit out there like that,
Snooty don't forget shit. Snooty don't forget shit, bitch.
Okay, so let me clear this up. I was not down there with y'all. Y'all went off to school. I stayed home and went to school. However, I will say this. You and I both know how my sister is. Now, we don't know what was being told on both sides. So you called him her boyfriend, right? So did you know that she had a boyfriend? Or did you just assume after like some drama had done popped off, then you assume y'all got to be together?
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. I had to put two and two together when he came to the window of my car one day while she was sitting in that bitch, and she was like, "Oh, he just be tripping like that. Don't even worry about him." That type of shit. I didn't know anything. I'm green. I was a freshman at that. I was a freshman.
I understand. No, but Snooty, I'm not going to let you off the hook that easily, because if this was the other way around, you would give it to me. And because I've known you for over 20 years, bruh, I can't let you slide that easily. You are Egyptian cotton. Like, when I have a conversation about you to anyone who does not know you, I always describe you as the male version of myself. I'm like, man, listen, this is my ninja, like, for real. Like, he cool as fuck. He gonna tell you how it is. You can always get good advice from him if you want to laugh, just chill, whatever. Like, I really did put you, up that high because that's who you are. So, for you to sit here and say, man, I was green, I didn't know, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Now, maybe you just felt like you can handle it, or you didn't care because you had your own stuff going on, so it didn't matter that she had somebody because you was doing your own thing too. But don't sit here and say, man, I didn't know, like, this is what it is. Nah, bro, I disagree with that. Because you ain't no lame dude.
This is Egyptian cotton, motherfucker. 223. This is like half you shitty ass paycheck, okay?
Step off, peoples.
You wouldn't know Egyptian cotton if Pharaoh himself sent it to you, you knockoff wearing motherfucker.
You best sleep in that best.
No, not lame by a long shot, but Snooty was in a foreign land, and she was there, I think, a year before I got there, at least a year before I got there. So when I met her, it was more of, oh, this is old hometown connection type shit.
Yeah.
This home, you see what I mean? And we was just like connecting on that level. Come to find out, she, from my view, liked me. So once she started putting that pressure on me, that never went anywhere at all. And then when that situation happened with dude who came to my window in the rain, I was like, oh, I definitely can't deal with you. That was it. Whatever she told him on her side, that was it.
Listen,
you see what I mean?
It sounds to me like the kryptonite is in our blood. My sister may have some kryptonite in her possession also. Look, you got people standing out there in the rain. Yeah.
In the rain.
I'm just saying. Okay.
So this nigga came to my window. She was in the passenger seat. He tapped on the window like, hey, let me holler at you. He ain't come at me. He ain't never say one word to me. It was all about her, and his energy was on her. And then she explained to me, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, that's my dude, I kind of fool with him, but we ain't really got nothing serious like that. What's up with you? What's up with me and you? And it wasn't none of that. I'm gonna be real with you, because like I say, it was hometown shit. I was looking for some connections, because I'm in a foreign place. That's all that was. Come to find out, it was deeper than that, and I exited stage left. It's just, by the time I did that, my shit got damaged in there. So that's all I'm saying. I'm being honest. If you come at me with that, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. But I just wanted to make sure this is the same sister you talk about. That's all. I got you. I'll let you know anything you want to know.
Some things, like, even though we are cool like that, and if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. But at the same time, I ain't one of some shit you just don't want to know. It's like you kind of think about it. But I always wondered if y'all went there. Just because I know the two of y'all.
No, and never did. Never even got close. I'll throw that out there. Like, I think that if I would have pushed the issue, it could have possibly happened. Possibly. I don't want to throw it out there like that, but possibly. But I knew, like, because I was trying to do too much down there. I had a girl that was in a whole nother college. I'm in a foreign land, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to meet all these new people. I got family in Miami, first of all. So because of that shit, you know, I'm trying to do some shit outside of the school. It was just a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? But I was a freshman. So, yeah, you looking for that home cooking.
A girlfriend, wife on the side, and all kind of, you know, college.
Living life, but it took time to get to Snooty. It took time for Snooty to get to who he is right now. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you holding me in high regard. I do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why we recognize each other. We fuck with each other. However, it took time. Right. 223. They don't know about it.
Yeah, they don't. Some people can't afford it.
I tell people all this time. I tell people this all the time. Hey, catch me before the price go up, baby. I'm just saying, catch me before the price go up.
Straight up. You know, and sometimes you have to, you know, keep your prices at a decent rate only because you don't want people to pass by the opportunity because they don't know exactly what they're getting. So you let a few people, you know, slide in with that special. I'm going to go ahead and I'm introducing this new product to you at a special price. But please know that it's not going to be permanently. The price is going up. So you either get in now or you're locked out.
But you just give them a taste. I mean, but sometimes you give them the taste, they get hooked. That's the problem.
Hooked like crack.
I heard you with that kryptonite. Don't think I ain't let that shit slide.
I really didn't know. How much? See, man, we do this crap all the time. Let's jump on something. Lois, we just said.
Okay, hold on. Pause. The whole class seen it, and I gotta go sit down. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go sit down. So on my way going back to sit down, I'm thinking about it. She's still in my face. I said, nah, damn, I left. Well, I cocked back. I'm talking about I cocked all the way back. Rocked the jaw. I think I damn near shattered the jaw, bro. That was it. I neutralized the enemy at that point. One minute, she just broke down, dropped. That was it. I got rolled up. I got suspended. I got a whooping for fighting girls. She back in the class doing her the next day. I didn't care if I was a woman. I could care less. I was the champ in my eyes. Rendezvous with the W. This shit is crazy. It's the gift that just keep on giving. You hear me? Bitter bear built bitches. Me too. We finna see. I think I'm finna get my dog on the line, man. He may actually have a story about a female or two he done popped across the head. You know what I mean? So I'm going to actually explain to him my story, and then we're going to compare his story. But I think the two stories may merge. If you didn't know, now you know. Candy Ladies and Ashtrays, Rendezvous with the W. SnootyBagPod@gmail.com. Google Play and Stitcher Radio, that's where you can find us. If you need the direct connect, SnootyBagPod.Libsyn.com. Oh yeah. We got a voicemail, we got a text, 727-877-5300, 727-877-5300. And if you're nasty, make it sexy. Yeah, we just wildin', man. The voice you're hearing tonight, the melodious sounds, Lord Snooty. Trying to get my boy One Lewis on the line tonight. We're going to see what's popping. I keep saying this, it's the gift that just keep on giving, man. This story, it just keeps growing and keeps growing. So you first heard me and Sue Chef break it down as far as the fight of the century, you know what I'm saying? What they call it, one Holyfield and Lennox. I wonder what can we call this fight? I don't know. Down goes Frazier. Who knows? But yeah, I just kind of really feel like she had it out for me. We talking about Suzette, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, later years, shit, one Lois and Suzette had a little thing going. I'm gonna actually dive into that first. I want to see what that was because it's my dog. I know this nigga from the dirt. He kept this from me. He definitely kept this shit from me because I ain't know. Like the first time I actually heard that him and Suzette had something going on, Lois Lane told me about it. That's Egyptian Cotton. She told me about that shit. You know, and shit, they was neighbors. Her and Suzette grew up. You know, I ain't gonna say they grew up together, but they damn sure grew up around each other, living in that same goddamn neighborhood. And then yeah, she broke that shit down to me that her and one Lewis had something going on. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't know nothing about this. So I need to know I want the origin story. So let's start with that. All right. So Suzette, let me write this shit down. Suzette / Suzy. All right. So one Lewis. I'm writing all this shit down real quick. One Lewis.
Check me out, nigga.
One.
Okay, you in there.
What up? So tonight we're talking about Suzette or Suzy, however you feel more comfortable calling her name. You know what I mean? We know who we talking about, but
Right.
Suzette or Suzy, that's her name for this particular story. All right?
I'm gonna call her Suze. I like Suze. Cause I know she's
I like
black.
it. Suzy Six-Speed. Suzy Six-Speed. There you go. Okay, well, man, let's just jump right into it, because, you know, I know we're a little pressed for time. So let's get the origin story. Get the origin story. Go ahead and break it down. How did one Lewis and Suze become an
That's how you gonna jump right into it. I thought you was gonna.
Yeah, Nah, hell no, cause we're gonna start there and we're gonna work our way back. Yeah, we gonna work it back, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta break that down, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm talking about middle school shit. From what I was told, this is high school stuff. So let's start there and yeah, that's what I was told. So let's reel that back in.
This was about circa 2001 maybe, something like that. 2001, 2002. You know, Suze kind of pulled up on me. You know, I always been the chosen one for most of my life when it come to getting chose out here, because, you know, Phil, my nephew, you know. So when it come to that, you know, she kind of put a little pressure on me, but not too much. Matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, I think our homegirl, saying the name, man, she hyped it up.
Oh, you talking about Lois?
Lois, yeah, Lois hyped it up or whatever. So, you know, she hit me with the little note or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. I wasn't really all in like that. You know, knew her from the school. She was new to the school or whatever at that time, I think, if I ain't mistaken. But that's neither here nor there. But, you know, I got to know her a little bit. But I'm going to really tell you what it was, bro. I had a crush on my mama back in the day. And, yeah, I ain't going to lie. Suze, I used to be foaming for your mama back in the day, and when she used to scoop me up and all that. You know, Suze had a whip, all that good stuff. I ain't saying I was one of them, but, you know, Chick-fil-A after school and, you know, all kind of good stuff. That was my boo for a minute. You know, I ain't going to say it wasn't, but at the same time, you know, your boy getting laced up quite nicely.
Yeah, she had benefits. She had a benefit package. She had a nice
benefit package. There you go, you know, AARP. I was in there taking care of it all the time, like, you know, out of town action, so, little this, little that.
Let's put it into context. I love context. So you were an athlete while we were in school. She was a cheerleader, if I'm not mistaken.
She definitely was a cheerleader. I forgot about that. Yes, she was.
Okay, so is that how you first encountered her, or did you just see her around the school? Because I know you said she was new to the school, but y'all were in athletics. So did y'all have that kind of chemistry going?
I ain't try for the basketball. She had to try for all that. So you know, basketball season don't jump off to like November. So I don't think we had no classes together, but you know, we pretty much ran in the same circles at the lean. I wasn't too far from Candace, you know, being on the west side. You know, where I was over there, damn near kind of between Central and Candace, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
yeah.
So when it comes to that, I'm kind of conveniently located for the foolishness. So it wasn't really, our bus used to be jumping. So that's just what it was. So, I kind of seen her around or whatever, seen in the hallways. And like I said, I've been knowing Lois since elementary, middle school, everybody who she rolled with. So just off the rip, everybody just.
I mean, I would be.
It was cool. Go ahead.
I would be remiss without mentioning her mama, but I'm gonna leave that alone for a second.
Go ahead. That's what That's what it's about. I mean, I had a few mama crushes when I was young, and I think a lot of these people are aware of that. And I ain't talking about just girls. I used to tell Jap, hey man, tell Freddie Lee, get out of here, Gwen, that's me. Hey P Black, that's me. Tell Big C to get out of here.
He naming names.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough. See, okay, let me say this. I was always the same way, but I was always at the older sisters. So you just named two people I got to give a shout out to. So yeah, if you're talking about Jap, his older sister. I don't know if you know her.
No.
Yeah, Freddie Lee daughter. Freddie Lee. Yeah, that one. And also, okay, if you're talking P Black, then we got to go with older sister.
Okay.
So yeah, I get you on the old heads. I definitely like the mothers back in the day, but I knew I ain't had no chance with them. I was like, well, shit, let me see what I can do with the, keep it in the gene pool. So I get what you mean when you say like, okay, yeah, Suzy, Suzette, Suze, but at the same time, yeah, you had a crush on her mama. That's normal, man. That's normal. I'm gonna have to give Boss Chick a shout out because her mama stayed right across the street from me, and back in the day, she was a looker. You know what I'm saying? We had Sweet Pea on here on the Side Chick episode, but back in the day, yeah, it was tough. She was mean.
Jumping out the whip.
Yeah, so
with that wagon.
Talk about it. See what I mean? So okay, all right. So now, I just wanted to get a brief little overlay of that. That's all. I just wanted to set the table. So okay, tonight we're talking about
I feel like it's a trap.
bitter. Nah, no trap, bro. No trap at all, because I'm going to tell you about this story. You tell me what you think, but then I also want to know if you have any stories that are similar. That's it. No trap. I just wanted to get that out the way. All right, so tonight we're talking about, I named this already. It's already labeled. Bitter Bear Built Bitches. That's what I call this show. All right?
Bear Built?
Bitter Bear Built Bitches, bro. Straight up. It should roll off your tongue smooth.
Is this somewhat Corey Holcomb like 5150 influence kind of like?
I don't know. I'll say that I definitely got that term from him. I added a little bit to it, but yeah, I definitely got that term from the 5150 show. But nah, this ain't really. I wouldn't say my show would be after what Corey was talking about in that shit. Not at all. So it's there, but it ain't there. So maybe Corey inspired. I'll say it that way. Corey inspired. Cause I gotta pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta pay homage. So real quick, this fight came up in just a random conversation. Me and Sue Chef were just talking, and we were trying to get out some things just stories that we'd never really known about each other. And she started telling me about a fight that she had in middle school and all this stuff, and then even going into high school and all that. And I'm like, well, damn, I ain't really do too many fighting. I ain't do too many fights back in the day. However, I felt like there was a few people who had it out for me, and some of them were females. And this female in particular, like, man, she cold cocked me, bro. So let's just jump into it. So I don't like to use the word stole because I was literally standing there in her face. Yeah, she stuck me. She snuck me. Yeah, snuffed me. Because you know what I'm saying? If you in somebody's face and you see it kind of coming, you should be prepared. So I don't want to feel like, okay, she just came and stole me. Yeah, man, and it's middle school, so we
about to get down with the getting down. So okay, please let me. I ain't know this. Please let me know this, brother.
All right. So I come into the classroom. This middle school, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? So I want to point two things out. Rochelle, RSA. All right. So at that time, we were all kind of about the same size. You know what I mean? So she was, back then a little bigger than the average bear. Right. So We in classroom. I've known her since since elementary. We've always had classes together. I wouldn't say that we were cool, but we never had anything against each other. I looked at her as like a mean girl when we were in school. I never really thought that she was like a bully or anything, but she definitely always kind of felt like she had a chip on her shoulder. So one day I come into the classroom, and she was standing like in a certain area, kind of close towards the back of the classroom. And I just walked up to her, and I was like, "What's up?" And not in an aggressive tone, just more of like, "Hey, what's going on?" Blah blah blah, whatever. I can't really remember how it went. Next thing I know, bro, she just hit me straight in my face. Must point something out. I have worn glasses since the 2nd grade. Who the fuck hit a man with glasses? Bro, she crack them and didn't crack them, but yeah, bro, knocked my glasses off my face. Like I stumbled, and I came back. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. She got some big ass paws, bro. Back in the day, bro, she didn't leave me dazed at all. But I definitely stepped back. I had to, back up off her, sit my cup down, that type of shit. I really had to regather my thoughts.
You went in with the wrap up right off the rip.
Yeah.
You want to see the man.
It ain't even that I ain't want to see the hands, bro. It's just that I literally said something to her, and she hit me.
Right.
She just hit me. So, and she, like I say, we all the same size. Back then, she was kind of big, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I titled what I titled it. But anyway, I came back with the Ralph. Like, I kicked her dead in her shit. I kicked her, like, in her stomach. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, because I was taking karate at the time. I was at least an orange belt by then. Yeah, I was at least orange belt. And I want to point this out.
He kicked up.
I was not the aggressor. I was not the aggressor in the situation. So I want to point all of this out. Now let's go to the fight. So she hit me. I stumbled, regathered. I kicked the shit out of her in her stomach. She thought about it, came back, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? She was at me. And furniture got moved, desk got turned over. We was on the floor tussling. I didn't lose, but I ended up fighting a girl. You got to understand that. Though. So now
we was kids.
Yeah, I won.
Did you win? Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Boys and girls. This is not a man and a woman fight.
We kids.
7th grade fight. We are kids.
Yeah, that don't count.
Yes, we're children.
We was taught not to hit girls, but come on, let's be for real.
Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? She going through the change. I ain't really even hit puberty yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we literally looking eye to eye. We was in the same weight class. You know what I'm saying?
Voice
it's like
weekend, act me feel face.
That type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So, long story short, we end up in the principal's office. I got witnesses to corroborate my story, saying that she did strike me first, all that kind of shit. I got more days. We both got suspended. I got more days out. I think, and from what I realized, it's because of the gender. It's strictly because of the gender. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, now she was the aggressor. She hit me first. I defended myself. I have witnesses to corroborate that. And I ended up with more days. Now, going forward, my reputation is I fight girls. And I'm like, listen, I have a few questions for you. And maybe you need to hear other sides of the story, because, I mean, this is my side. I'm not trying to make myself sound good, but that's what happened. So would you consider that, would you say that I used excessive force in that situation? That's what I really want to know. Do you think, from what I just described, did I use excessive force?
Excessive force? Sometimes I don't think so. It's just, for me, it's kind of hard to say anybody use excessive force when they're in a situation where they're defending themselves, because you don't really know what the person's coming back. It don't matter who it is, you know what I mean? So sometimes people black out. Sometimes some people can control themselves. It's just different for different people. So if I got stolen, damn near got knocked back, as soon as I come back too, I'm trying to get it in too. You know, whatever gonna happen, As long as I leave out.
Even if it's a female?
Hey, man.
Even if it's a female?
Listen, if you don't mind me digressing a little bit, I remember it's only outside of my sister. She definitely okay. I used to terrorize her. But I got in a fight one time. It was elementary school, though, so I was definitely a young lad at this time, a real boy. So I'm in class. I think I was sitting behind, you know, I'm gonna call her, we're gonna call her Denise Biggs. Denise Biggs was her name. We sitting in class, whatever, doing whatever assignment the teacher gave out. I might have been, you know, pestering her or poking her back, something, I don't know. So you can say I instigated or whatever. But long story short, we got in a slight little small argument or whatever. Nothing too major. So we standing up. We going back and forth. Next thing I know, she took up a book. You know how thick these books was back in the day. I'm talking about they hardcover. They like damn near galvanized metal on the outside of these books. She took the book, bro, held it in her hand, and hit me in the face like, you know how you remember on Nickelodeon when they used to have them pies and smush people in the face with the pie? Bro, she hit me so hard in the face with that book. Oh, man, busted my lip. I'm talking about, oh, man. So me, I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to do the right thing. I went and told on her. I went and told the teacher. Teacher told me to go sit down somewhere. I'm like, wait, you just seen her pie me in the face with this book. The whole class seen it. And I got to go sit down. So I said, all right, I'm going to go sit down. So on my way going back to sit down, I'm thinking about it. She's still in my face. I said, nah, damn, I left. Well, I cocked back. I'm talking about I cocked all the way back. Rocked the jaw. I think I damn near shot at the jaw, bro. That was it. I neutralized the enemy at that point. One minute, she just broke down, dropped. That was it. I got rolled up. I got suspended. I got a whooping for fighting girls. She back in the class doing her the next day. I didn't care if I was a woman. I could care that I was the champ in my eyes. So it was what it was, man. I ain't condoning or saying that I'm about fighting women or nothing like that. But shoot, you got to defend yourself. You got to defend yourself, man. Some of these women got hands out here.
Yeah, that's real. Okay. You know I got questions. 2 questions. Quick questions. All right, so Denise Biggs, weight class. What are we talking? Like as far as the difference between you and her weight class. Are they similar? Is she a lot smaller, a lot bigger? Are you bigger? Are you smaller?
I mean,
give me some of that. Paint the picture for me.
I got you. I always been taller for my age for the most part, but I never really had weight like that. You know, I was slim, but I was tall. And she was slim and she was tall. You know the pedigree she coming from. Her brother was like that nigga at the lean, like one of the standout hoopers. So her genes decent too. Let's just say if I was at this time 5'8", $110, we'll say, she probably was about 5'6", 5'7", $105, you know. But I had reach. If we're gonna go out the whole stat sheet, I had reach, I had speed, power, you know, all that. My record was a lot better. She just ain't know that when she pied me. But after I dropped her, that's when I found out before I got sent home, going to lunch and everything else. I'm hearing whispers like, oh, man, her brother going to beat your ass when he see you. You don't know her brother? Her brother crazy. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I didn't know she had no brother. I'm just, then they start saying his name. We just going to call him Ray. You know what I mean? Ray out there, man. You got to see Ray when he see you. And I'm thinking, well, shoot, she got an older brother. I got an older brother. But my older brother's still in elementary. Her was in high school at the time. You know what I mean? He might have been in middle school. I'm like, oh, shoot. Ray gonna drop me when he see me. I don't, it is what it is, man. But we just gonna have to jump Ray. We out here. You know what I mean? But that never came to pass, and it just was what it was. But even to this day, we still cool, though. That's, that's in the past. I coached that son a little bit and everything.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that part right there. Because even with my situation, like, I feel like we cool to this day. But back then, and even for a while after that, yeah, we weren't seeing eye to eye at all, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get that. Looking back on the situation, though, as an adult now, would you have done anything differently?
No, absolutely. Well, if it was, it probably would have, because if I known I was going to get suspended and got what I got, I'd have probably threw a combos. I ain't going to say I would have stomped her when she hit the ground, but I would have went all in if I knew that's what it was going to be. The whole class, I ain't going to tell about 1 or 2 with me. The whole class and the teacher seen me get pied, bro. So it's like, you ain't going to say nothing, do nothing. Man, my fist clenched up so quick. So now I'd have probably had a couple more pieces. Yeah. I don't regret it. I had to do what I had to do. My life was on the line.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I get that. So, man, I'm just throw it out there, Lois.
Go ahead.
I've been told that your reputation back in the day, you were a mean kid. I didn't know this side of you. Yeah, I heard through sources that when we were growing up, you were considered a mean kid.
I thought I was your rhyme. Like, that's what you're going to get, sources? Who was your source?
I mean, we protecting the innocent tonight. When you listen to the show, when you listen back, you will hear all of this shit in detail. True. Please believe you're going to hear everything. So I don't want to throw out there like that right now, but, you know what I'm saying? It has come back to me.
You know,
I've been rocking with Lois. I have.
You know, I mean,
I
have. I don't know who else you've been talking to, but I can definitely see. So I'm gonna be real. You know.
Yeah, come on. That's what we're here for, man.
Lois ain't never really had no game like that when he was a jit. You know what I mean? Like, I had an older brother, he was doing this thing, but he never, like, put me on and, you know, whatever. So I was one of them jits. Like, I ain't gonna say everybody I was terrorizing, but I had little crushes on some of them, you know. I didn't know what to do. I was a young lad. You know, I was a kid. You know, I used to be a super annoying. I'm talking, and, you know, school was super boring, and it just so happened a lot of these chicks to me, they was pretty bad and, you know, cute, whatever it was at that time. They had all that. You know, this the time when them velours was in too. If I ain't mistaken, them velour suits when we was in, you know, back in them days. So yeah, I got good views. And I'm seeing stuff every day. So for me, I don't care nothing about this work. I already got an 8 on the test. I'm good. I'm straight. So for me, I'm wreaking havoc in the classroom, getting taught that. I'm all of that because I don't know what to do. You know, hormones raging. You know, I'm seeing things. I ain't gonna say I'm breaking the back, but you know, I'm a brick in the back. So what do you do? What do you do? You know, it took me a little while to find myself with that, but you know,
find your words, because before it was more of, we gonna give you all this attention, whether it's positive or negative. You getting all my attention and energy right now, bitch, and you gotta catch it. You got to. If you don't catch it, hey, I'm still gonna get to you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I get that.
They liked me back because they was going along with it. You know, doing this, hitting me back or whatever it was, swinging on me. I'm like, okay, well, shoot, that's affection. You like me.
That's real. Okay, that makes plenty of sense, because actually when that came up, that's what I said. I was stressing, like, well, when we younger, especially as a guy, you know, you ain't really got your words like that. We ain't all, everybody wasn't gift. I mean, we didn't have the gift of gab young. You know, we talk about shit with our fellas, but when it comes to for a female, it's like, I'm trying to figure out how I can get you, you know, and if I can get you to smile or just give me some type of attention, yeah, we more than likely could get something popping. So I get that, you know, but maybe they didn't see it that way back then, you know.
Of course not. Eighth grade, ninth grade.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I was
fire,
better
them
about
fire
it,
days.
Yeah, but you know, you still young when it comes to that at that time. But, you know, what's that, 12, 13, something like that? Man, listen, we going on these tournaments. I'm looking at dealing. He's striking every grown women, this, that, whatever. That's why I got my confidence up, and I ain't going to digress too much. But that's when niggas really would start knocking off the grown ladies, like in high school, 30-something years old. You like, man, I'm 16, 17. But, you know, like you say, they ain't going to go to jail. You know, I ain't get raped. I didn't, according to, you know, the system. So I'm going to just go and say Me Too prevailed again, and all of this. Niggas got raped and niggas got assaulted by women, and, you know, they still out here free. But I ain't tripping.
Hi, Miss Parker. Hi, boys. Good. We gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker?
So how do you feel? You feel like you regret anything about it? Would you do anything differently from your situation? You feel like you were wrong at all, or justified, or how you feel?
So I think that I was justified, and I don't really feel like I was wrong because of the age. You know, and I honestly, I don't feel like I used excessive force because it really was a one-hit quitter. Like she knocked, man, bro, she punched the shit out of my ass, bro. I have to reiterate that. Like, knock my glass, and I'm like, who? Yeah, who hit a man with glasses? You know what I'm saying? Like, let a nigga take his shit off, bro. Like, what the fuck?
She had glasses. She had glasses at that time?
She didn't. Nope.
She did not. Okay.
She didn't. Nah, that was older. That's older. That's older Suzy. You know what I'm saying? But when she was younger, she may have needed glasses, but she ain't had none. Hell no. Yeah. I just remember her being brolic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She fucking bath swatted me with them goddamn paws, swatting fish upstream type shit. She slapped the shit. Well, she wasn't slapped. She closed fist, cold cocked me. That's what happened. Stumbled, regained myself, stance, like they taught me. Right in the stomach. Boom. But it didn't take her down. That's what I'm saying. I did not neutralize the situation. She ain't eat it, but she.
Your sensei garbage. He ain't teach you how to put no force behind your kicks, her?
No. Listen.
You use your hip.
Listen.
Come on, man.
I hear all that you saying, bro.
I hear all that you saying. In the stomach, that's a wind pipe, guy. She's supposed to drop off the rip.
Well, you say woman, but
a little girl. That's even worse. Damn.
Yeah, you say little girl too, but now I keep painting the picture, but she was brolic, bro. We was the same size.
I get that, but you telling me you came through with the bicycle kick. She ate that, really. Stood up, slams on the floor, not just moving around. She getting the best of you, but you gotta, find your way up and just to get even. I thought once you hit her with the, the leg swipe or whatever you did, I thought she dropped, but she ate that. I'm questioning
y'all. That sound good
right now. I'm questioning your dojo. Were y'all really? Was this one of the situations where it's just playtime and babysitting now, or we real deal in here sparring, getting it in, like working on our power at the dojo?
Oh yeah, no, this is a real deal, but it wasn't a dojo. And let me say two things. So, yeah, everything you said, that sounds good for entertainment. I hear you. We can get some laughs off that. But at the same time, it was nothing like what you just said. Okay, so
get a little more value.
Are we going to talk about? Are we going to address the fact that she punched the shit out of me, and I ate that too? Because she punched me, I stumbled. I kicked her, she stumbled. Now she's on attack. And there was no slamming, no Snooty on the ground, none of that shit.
But I mean,
none of that.
What you saying? See, I ain't catch all this in the beginning. So from what you saying is, she rocked you. Your glasses dropped. Your legs down there buckle. You had to gather yourself, catch yourself, get in your stance, hit her with what you hit her with. You hit her with your bicycle kick. She ate it and immediately came back in with the haymaker. That's two toes.
She
ain't flinch.
So
was it a left kick or a right kick?
Like I say,
airwalks. She had her airwalks, flip flops with a jab. Oh man, she supposed to drop.
Great for entertainment.
I didn't have the privilege to go to RSA. I was in Winston. I didn't go there.
Yeah. No, I went to Winston for the first grade, but that was it. But with that. I'll let you have it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if that's the picture you want to paint.
Don't let me have it. I'm just trying to ask because I don't know. I'm just trying to get some vivid details.
I'll let you. Okay. So yeah, I stumbled.
Oh yeah, right.
Listen.
So
she hit.
No,
it did not
vertigo kick in? Okay.
None of that. Still was young. Vigor. I was virile then. So no vertigo.
None of that. Okay.
No. It was just a reaction of, damn, this bitch really just hit me. Okay, I'm finna whoop her ass. And I ended up kicking her, and she stumbled, and then I thought that was going to be the end of it. Because she punched me, I kicked her. Good. Now she on attack. So she jumped at me. And when she did that, I beat her ass then. I had to. I didn't want to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was very shocked. I was just shocked. Like, damn, she really just hit me. And it wasn't even like nobody has ever hit me like that as far as a girl. My mama don't hit me like that. So who the fuck is you? You know? Right. And like I painted the picture from the beginning, letting people know she was a mean girl. She wasn't just like this old nice little dainty little flower. Nah, she was rough. When we was young, she was rough, and she was my size.
Do you think
Husky. She was in the husky section. Let me say that. Husky.
Okay, well, she definitely should have. Well, you should have went. I don't even gonna say you should have went for her knees, but bro, you
God damn, Louis.
No, I mean,
God
you gotta
damn,
neutralize
Louis.
the situation. You gotta neutralize the situation. You in the fight. You talking about y'all hand to hand. She done already clearly dropped you, and you gotta get back up. You know, at this point, it's like, okay, I know what I'm fooling with. This ain't just no regular girl, so it is what it is. You know what I mean?
And that's what happened after that. Yeah, I don't condone it, but at the same time, you got to protect yourself. That's what I'm saying. You have to protect yourself at all times, and if somebody hits you, you need to defend yourself. I'm gonna be real with you though. I don't have children, but I would teach my children this: you don't hit anybody. Like, I'm not talking about no male, no female. You don't hit anybody. But if they bring it to your front door, if they bring it to you and you feel threatened, listen to what I'm saying. I want to be clear on this. No, listen to what I want to be clear so people hear this. If they bring it to your front door, you feel threatened, you bomb first. That's what I'm saying. So I would teach my children to not hit anybody. I ain't fuck, don't hit girls. Fuck, don't hit guys. No, you don't put your hands on nobody. But understand that if they come to you in your personal space and you feel threatened, you feel like something may pop off, you bomb first. That's what I'm going to teach my children, if I have children. And I wish I was taught that young. Go ahead.
Let's fast forward a week, June 2019. You pull up at the Circle K, I don't know, over there by the lean. Suze pull up at the Circle K by the lean. You thinking everything squash, y'all good. You going in, you know, both of y'all need gas, y'all walking in. You open the door for her, letting her in. As soon as you open the door, she caught back and stumble you again. Now, are you going to call troll? Or have you matured and going to let that go? What's happening in 2019? Because you know she was going to steal you again. You thought that's past in the past. You just going to let her in and, you being a gentleman. But she stole you.
Damn.
Now the door closed. The glasses didn't just drop. You fumbled the door handle. Now that's closed. You picked up on the garbage can. You know the little garbage can, little ashtray thing. Your hand all in the ashtray, little, whatever. Yeah, she caught you. Because she grown now, so she probably got grown woman strength now. So now what do you do? You coming back with that same bias as a kid? You calling troll. You don't let the cameras and the servicemen do what they supposed to do?
I don't know if you're going to like this answer, Louis. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
All right, so I'm glad you asked me that. I had to think about it. So it's my job, my duty in that situation to minimize the conflict. Like, I have to minimize that conflict, and for a few reasons. Because she is a black woman, because she's a black female, she did that to me. I don't necessarily think I would hit her back, being an adult. Now, children, that's two totally different things. But me, being an adult with the knowledge that I have today, I probably have to eat that. Yeah. I probably would have to eat that. I wouldn't even call the police on her or nothing. Now, yeah, I would probably have to eat that. I don't know any other way to handle that situation because it was a one-time hit.
Trash can in the ashtray, you dazed. Like, all right, you got it.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, some may feel certain ways about that situation, but because she is a black female, yeah, I'm gonna have to eat that one.
So
that's sad to say.
If she was any other ethnicity, she would have had to see you. What you saying?
If she was a white person, yeah, I'm getting the law involved, and it may even backfire on me. I don't know because of the law. But if it's a white person, I'm definitely getting the law involved. Yeah, straight up. But if it was a black person, yeah, I wouldn't hit her back. I couldn't hit her back. I couldn't. And that's just being so for real right now. Now if we want to joke about it, I got jokes all day. But if you really ask me,
I mean, we can talk hypotheticals too. All this is facts. You know, this your factual
Yeah.
opinion about the
If it's just a
situation.
woman and we don't know the race and I don't know the relationship between the people,
Yeah, you got.
I'm probably gonna get my lady involved. Cause I'm probably gonna get my lady involved. I ain't getting the law involved. I'm probably gonna get my lady involved in that shit and let my lady go by.
Gone. She out the scene. You got to drive way back to the call and tell her what's going on. You know, the scene done cooled down by that time. Old girl done jumped in the car and bent one on you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit no woman, bro. I can't do it. I can't. I wouldn't hit no woman. Yeah, I wouldn't hit her. I wouldn't hit her. Yeah.
I like that.
Cause like I say, I had to preface all this by saying like, this was when we was young and we was the same size. Like, if she was bigger than me, then that's be one thing. It may be. And when I say bigger, I mean she has to be taller. She has to be like having a longer reach. Like, I don't give a fuck how fat you is. But like if you was like bigger in stature, then I might tussle you. Then again, I don't know. Cause I'm like, damn, this bitch, she felt strong enough to do that. She felt bold enough or you know, to do something like that. What else would she do? You know? I don't know. That's a tough one, man. Well, like, what would you do in that situation? Let me throw it back on you. I ain't trying to cheat you, but yeah, what would you do in that? I'm curious. Same situation.
I got stolen. Now I'm all up in the garbage can and in the ashtray, and I done fumbled the door handle.
Yeah, and she inside the store with the door closed. What do you do?
I got a
Cameras
couple questions
everywhere. Cameras everywhere. You know that.
I have a few questions. I have a few questions to ask. Like, you know, first, like, well, you know, what's up? What's that about? This, and the third, and I don't know, cause I don't really bother people, and I don't, you know, at least I don't think I put myself in situations where people want to do no bodily harm. Cause unless we playing something sports and we competing, yeah, that's part of the game. But just out in the field and being a civilian, and I'm just trying to be a gentleman and, you know, and uphold my chivalrously duties or whatever you want to call that, and you stole me, you might have to see me. I'm going to be real. I ain't saying I'm going to just, you know, go in, but I think I at least get one good slam out of the situation, maybe. One, just one.
To make you feel good, or what? Because I mean, you've already been hit. You've already been hit.
Well, I don't know what else she got on her mind. She could have did that and got some more, you know, for when she.
But now you said it. Now hold on. Did you said it? She cold cocked you. She's in the store. The door is closed. You're outside in the trash can. That's the situation. So that's why I'm like, you would now have to either go in the store or wait for her to come out.
No. Because what I'm saying is, she ain't gonna get no time to get to. I'm gonna get back up real quick. You know, I'm out here too. I have my wind up. You know, my jaw ain't gonna say I got a strong jaw, but it ain't glass. You know, so you know, I might stumble a little bit, but I'm back at it. You know, so she ain't not get no chance to get in the store. So if we talking about me, you asking me what I'm gonna do in my situation. Matter of fact, I might not stumble. I ain't gonna say I'm just eat it, but
you see what I'm saying? So no, hold on, fuck that. Fuck that. So hold on. So in this story, let me get this right. So when I get hit, I'm dazed and I'm in the trash can. When you get hit, you don't even stumble. Okay, all right. Keep going.
It's an account report based off some past, you know, interactions. That's just, you know, that's known to happen. You know, in my past, you know, I got pied, but I ate that. You know, I was leaking a little bit, but I stood firm and ate that.
Nah, bro, hold on. No. Scouting report. Nah, B, you can't even get away with that. Watch this. No, yeah, okay. I got rocked by a bare-built bitch. We was the same fucking size. You just told me you got rocked by somebody who was 105
in my weight class.
How does that even work? How does that work?
We both were welterweights. What I'm saying, I was slim, she was slim. I might have had an inch or two on her. You know, so we in the same weight class. Y'all just so happened to be in the super heavyweight. We was in the welters. That's it. Different weight classes, Playboy. That's it.
And on that note,
if I'm at the Circuit K, I'm gonna get rocked. I ain't in the trash can. I ain't in the ashtray. None of that. I got questions right away.
I love it.
Yeah, but that's me though.
I love it. This shit, I mean, same scenario, two different outcomes. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you had the chance to keep the peace. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would take responsibility for that. You know, I'll be real with you. I wouldn't fight her. I wouldn't fight because it was a one hit. She wasn't attacking. You know what I'm saying? It was a one hit. It happened. I got to live with that. I'm gonna be real with you. I couldn't hit her back. If she was on the attack, that's something different. Oh,
all right.
Why y'all broke up?
She wasn't really never, like I said, I was feeling her mama more than I was feeling her. You know what I mean? And one day, go ahead.
No, I need to stop talking. Go ahead, talk. One day.
Yeah, it's like, I was just like, man, I don't know why I'm talking to this girl. The only reason I'm talking to her because she asked me to. And it's like, man, you know what? Next time she gets slick with me, I'm telling her I'm out of here. Just so happened she said something smart that same day. I said, man, listen, this ain't working for me. I'm out of here. I'm going to holler at you.
Yeah. Now, knowing her personality, saying something slick was bound to happen. That's a given. That's a given. So, I mean, you know, we go through those. You know, it helps build who we are. You know, I've had many relationships where it's like, why am I even doing this? You know?
Right.
And you really start thinking about it, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, damn, you just made me think of one. Let me say this one real quick.
Please.
Let me just get this out. Yeah, okay, bang.
And I need that name.
Shit.
We out.
Shit.
Yeah. I need that name. Yeah. Let me get that.
Okay, so, damn, this chick grew up in the hood, like, cause she stayed close to you. She got a gang of sisters. She got one brother. I don't know how I can. Okay. Her name.
Let me just ask you a question. No.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I know you. I think I may know who you're talking about. Could this happen?
Yeah, go ahead.
I made a mistake and was talking to a homegirl.
Yes.
The one that came from up north.
Yes.
And had the whole school.
Oh my God, bro, I need that story so bad from you, but I don't know. I got so many questions about that. I never knew how that came to be about, and then you got mad at us for not telling you that she was the jump off.
No clue,
that's the same situation.
I didn't know. I had no clue, and it's your girl's fault. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Cause I'm thinking I'm cool. I'm at the Strawberry Festival. I'm that nigga on the basketball team. At least in my mind, I wasn't really playing like this 10th grade. We went, but we state by. So the whole team, that nigga really. So she knew that. Your girl knew that, and we was cool anyway. We always been cool. Me, and a few of us sisters. So introduced. I'm like, God dang, I ain't never seen you before. Like, she bad. Was she bad or was she not bad? Can I at least?
She was bad. No, she was bad. And okay, great. She was bad in the sense of she was exotic. She came from a different place, and the place she came from was a big city. In a small town like us, what we had, she was bad. When she came to our school, she definitely was bad. Once you learned about her, it's like, oh, you got to take some points off of that. But looking at her,
no points.
just looking, but looking at her, yeah, she was bad. I'll say this. In high school, as far as the people that we went to school with, because I can't talk about what we did outside of school limits, but inside of the school, that was probably the baddest one you had. Looks department in school. Am I right or wrong about that while we were in high school?
Damn,
looks department. That's all I'm talking about. Looks department.
You make it seem like I'm out here chopped livered up.
No. I'm just thinking about the girls as far as the looks, that ones that you talked to that we were in school with. I could say the same thing. I was doing all kind of shit outside of school, bro.
I ain't talked to me. Damn. I'm chopped liver out here. Like, hey, it took me a while to get the bad ones, is what you're saying? Jeez.
Yeah. That's
what you said. Okay, no chaser.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I mean, but I ain't lying on that. That's the thing. If I'm lying, go ahead and correct me right now on the record. Because I'm telling you, looks department-wise, I feel like she might have been the best one you had as far as looks. That's all I'm saying, and I don't think that's a diss because we both saying that she was bad when we was in school. Am I wrong?
Let me just
Come
think
on
about
now.
this. I mean, like as far as like talking to, I really talked to at Lean.
At the Lean, come on now.
It was two. I only talked to two chicks at the Lean, man.
All right, and out of them two, which one looked the best?
Yo, hands down. Hands down. We
Thank
gonna call
you.
her.
So I ain't saying nothing incorrect.
We're gonna call her Monica.
Woo. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we calling her Monica, the girl I'm talking about, her name starts with an E.
No.
Give me a name that starts with an E. Give me a name that starts with an E. You give me a name. Any name that starts with an E, man.
This ain't Willa Fortune. You know her name.
Okay.
You know her. So I'm telling you, I know Monica. You know, we did our thing. You know, she was a skeezer. That's what really put film. That's what really woke Film on Slim up. Really, you know, Pops was telling me. You know, Grandpops was telling me for a while what time it was. But that's what 10th grade. That's what opened me up to these streets and really realized. Nah, Chris, he ain't got none of this. Ain't no settling down. Women ain't this or chicks ain't this and that's when I learned. I ain't gonna say it was all of them, but that's what really opened my eyes up to the game. I ain't gonna lie. It was Monica.
What do you
got a last name for Monica?
What do you mean though? Like, what does that mean?
Like in the sense of like I knew, like when we was in school or whatever. It was some girls used to get in there, some girls used to do their thing or whatever, but a lot of them wasn't like that, and pretty much everybody knew. And in this situation, it was like damn near everybody knew but me. I ain't gonna say everybody, but everybody knew but me. And my thing is like, well, damn, like you out here giving it up like that? I don't have a clue. She played the game well or whatever, however she had it going. So me, when I found out about it, I seen what was going on. I'm like, oh no, this ain't where it's at. I'm out of here. But just to see how I ain't gonna say she was running game, but she was keeping that from me. Or maybe she wasn't keeping it from me and I just was oblivious to it. I don't know. Either or, that's what woke me up to seeing like, okay, well, my whole heart ain't going into none of this. I'm out here, by skins. So that's kind of what it was.
Let me tell you what I'm hearing right now. So what I'm hearing is, okay, that may be true, but I think that you were traumatized from what you heard, meaning she was loose before she got with you. She may have still remained loose after y'all were broken up. I don't know. But while y'all were together, you didn't know she was loose. You just heard things. And you didn't even see her or catch her in the act. It was more of what you heard that hurt your feelings. That's what I'm hearing.
Listen, you're right, but my sources are extremely reliable. And I'm gonna go as far as to say, I don't know if it was hate or what, but because I was cool with the person who cooked me up with her, so to speak, she was one of the main ones that let me know, hey man, you tripping like blase squaje. She out here, da-da-da-da. And it was definitely being verified, like, from multiple other sources, just on the shrimp. And it don't want no type of me asking or probing or they knew this or knew that. It was just coincidence, if that's what you want to call it. You know what I mean? So,
happenstance.
Yeah, you're right.
I get it.
Huh?
No, say happenstance. Okay.
Yeah, so with the sources, yeah, I said, then, I mean, she ain't necessarily, I ain't going to say I asked about all that. I just let it be what it was, but nah. And then after that, I'm straight. But that's neither here
Were
nor
you
there.
told?
Go ahead.
Were you told that she was fucking off or fucking around while y'all were together, or were you told
Correct.
that she was loose
No.
before y'all got together?
No. While we were together. That's what I'm saying. So while we were going steady, that's when I got the intel from her best friend, my dog at the time. You know what I mean? And somebody else who was talking to somebody who was over in somewhere else just was like, hey man, I just seen your girl over. I thought y'all was da-da-da-da-da. You know, in high school, it's a little different, especially with the code. So now, and like I say, these sources were like some extremely reliable sources, especially for them. It wasn't in Lakeland. It's like, how you coincidentally say something about this person with that person, and we'll say Haines City, and that's what she's stressing. And like, oh man, like, okay, well, I ain't gonna be no fool if 4 people telling me the same thing. They don't really know of each other like that. It can't be no sabotage. I don't need no questions. Plus, at that age, like I say, man, I wasn't even getting off the wood like that yet. You know, I was coming to my own out there on the court, so something had to give.
Yeah, no, I get that. I understand that part. Okay. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to defend at all. It's just that I wanted to make sure that you...
I don't care if you defend it at all. It was what it was. I got up out of there as soon as I heard. That was enough intel for me. I ain't have to go get no private investigator. Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, because we all knew. I just thought that you knew, and that she just was so good. She put it on you, and you was just like, all right, you know, I'm gonna keep it.
No,
that's what I was thinking when we were younger. Not now, but But why would we do that? You know, Shotty in love. You know, he in love. So I'm not gonna knock. Who am I to come between that?
But I didn't know. Like I said, I've been held away from school. We in Plain City. We riding rides together. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know. You know, I think we might even been holding hands out there at the Strawberry Festival. Like, you know, so I ain't put 2 and 2 together. She just wanted me to beat her, maybe. I didn't know. You know, like I say, I was, you know, I wasn't looking at it like that. I was just looking like that. Dang, where you come from? Like, da-da-da-da-da. I ain't do no research. But then when I'm back at the schoolhouse, I'm hearing the, you know, the murmurs and the ramblings in the hallways. I'm like, well, what's up? You niggas just snickering at me behind my bed. Like, come on, man. I thought I was your nigga, like.
Yeah, no one wants to be the messenger of bad news, because sometimes your friend will get upset with you for bringing the news.
Nah, I ain't
like, you know, like we might have been hating or something. That might have happened.
Nah, I ain't never been, because as soon as I heard, it's like, what? Word? Huh? Because I'm assuming the guys that I roll, especially back at that time, it wasn't ever on no hating. You know, everybody wanted to see everybody win. But, you know, some nigga do something. Go ahead and throw that out there to the boy. But, you know, I ain't embarrassed about it. I'm going to go on a limb and say 88% of the at least black men out here that's kind of doing what they doing, or who's been known as, I ain't going to say a cheater because we don't cheat, but when we was out there finding ourselves, it was because of some childhood trauma like this.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to go with.
A batch of bad bitches.
Rape.
That's what I call them. It's a batch of bad bitches that'll fuck up a nigga's life, man. Like, it'll change your whole outlook on things for the rest of your life until maybe you can, you know, mature or even just find the right one that shows that they're different from the rest. I feel like they all kind of the same to a certain extent, but there's some that kind of rise to the top. You know, that's where it's like, okay, she a little different. You know, so
that's how you felt about this mystery chick you talking about, whoever it is you talking about?
Well, okay, all right. So I call her Eureka, but I said, let me say this.
I don't remember nobody named Eureka at the lean.
Hey, hold on, because I had an embarrassing story as well. Like, I don't think that she was a hoe at all.
Wait, I hear you. But I need a name, though, man. Who is Eureka? Like, if we going to paint the picture, I want to be there. Because I remember being at the school, all of the places, and reference point, I'm a know these
Eureka.
So help me get a face when I'm out there in the field. Who is Eureka?
Okay.
I don't know no Eureka.
All right, so I was going to tell you about a whole other story, but we're going to go to the main story we're talking about with the E-lady. So Eureka was dark. She was dark-skinned. She was pretty tall for a girl back then.
Her name was really
and
Eureka,
she had a jet, and she had a gang of sisters. I mean, we talk about Monica, so we talking about Eureka. They was hanging tough together. What's wrong with that?
I'm asking. No, but what I'm saying is Monica that's an actual people know Monica. Like, if they, man, you remember Monica from Lois and stuff? Yeah, I remember Monica, but I don't know if you know Eureka from the lean? She was what she looked like? Nah, I don't know Eureka. That's all
Focus
I'm
on the
saying.
message. Focus on the message, not the messenger.
Man, cause I
this nigga. We ain't doing that right now.
What I'm
We
saying
trying to get to that point. I told you, we trying to get to that point.
But let me tell you this, because if I'm saying Monica's best friend just so happened to be the same person that you talking about, and I know that I don't know no Eureka, but I know who talked me off the ledge was talking with Monica, who coincidentally to be this. So I don't know no Eureka is all I'm saying. So you know,
I can't do it, bro.
Let's talk.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Let me tell you why I can't do it, because I'm about to tell you some details. I'm about to really tell you some shit. That's what I'm saying. You told me that, but that was fluff still. I'm finna tell you some details. So Eureka is Eureka is Eureka. You hear me?
Okay, wait. I'll give you some details because I want that name. So I'll go back. I'll give you all the details you want. So
oh my God.
Nah, I remember when my mama dropped me off at the house one time, like, this was, dude said I could have a girlfriend at the time. She didn't know I was out here with no slut, but she definitely wouldn't condone that. Dropped me off. We gonna be grown. Let's walk to the store, get some snacks. Get some snacks, chips, all that. Slide to her homegirl house. Her homegirl, at this time, she was one of the best wing women in the world. Her homegirl spread it. We got the house dolo. So you know what we do. Homegirl bedroom. So we get it in. I just so happen to have me one of them Durexes on me. This high school, Durex, they was free. Had one of them Durexes on me, neon something. We ended up getting it in, going mayhem. Next thing I know, I hear at the door. I'm like, what in the world? What's going on? Open this door. Open this damn door. I quickly tried to throw my clothes on and try to jump out the window. One nigga couldn't get that window up. Man, her daddy came over there and clearly caught us in action. This nigga say, get out of here. He kicked me out of somebody else's house. So I'm spooked. I ain't gonna lie, this is a grown man. I'm spooked. So I'm walking out of the house, and kind of trying to look, but trying to be solid at the same time. I'm thinking like, man, this man about to steal me. I wasn't going to fight her daddy. Man, as soon as I got out of that house, dog, I sprinted and I don't know what I sprinted to. I ain't going to lie. Ramos, you remember Ramos? He was out there by the, lived out there in that area. Sprinted to Ramos.
Rest in peace to his sister, man. Rest in peace to his sister, man. We all grew up together. I grew up with Ramos. Before he came to Kathleen and was on the basketball team and all that shit, me and Ramos grew up together, but like in the church. So I knew his mama, I knew him, I knew his sister. Yes, and his sister passed. He had an older sister, cool as shit, but she passed. Right. Yeah, I think she had cancer or something. So, yeah, I wanted to just, anytime that come up, his name come up, I just got to say that because I fuck with their whole family. So, yeah, go ahead.
Right. So I sprinted over there. His mama shelled to me, everybody shelled. Ain't nobody knew what was going on. I think I told Ramos definitely told him what happened. He kind of hid me a little bit till everything cooled down, so I had to call my mom. I think I ended up calling my auntie to come pick me up from over there because they lived out in the area. So, long story short, we ended up freaking and frogging, slurping it. Not me, I went with all that at that time, but, dome going, all that going on, majorly. And got caught in the action by her daddy. So imagine that. This nigga in here, you hearing it, but you ain't seeing it. You know what I mean? You walk in and you see this nigga in here laying pipe to your little girl. I thought I was about to die that day. Monica, that was Monica though.
But what was the reason? Yeah, no, that's a homeboy. That's definitely a homeboy. My thing is this: what's the reason for you not fucking with her no more? Because even now, Monica, what's the reason for you not fucking with her no more? Is it strictly because she was loose back in the day, or is there other reasons why you don't fuck with her? Well, back then, like when all that happened, like that didn't stop you. You got spooked by her pops. My bad.
This was still before I knew. This was before I knew that, she was out there in the street like that. You know what I mean? In my mind, I'm oblivious. I'm telling you, we boyfriend and girlfriend. I ain't know this this the move. I wasn't thinking like that. This my girl. You know, so we got space over here. Our sister at the home over here, whoever else at this house. So, shoot, we gonna slide over here. I'm like, bet. Matter of fact, went to Ramos' house 1 or 2 times. Ramos definitely knew what was going on. Ramos definitely let me use his bed before when his mama went home. That's my nigga, Ramos.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that with a few of my homeboys too, though.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't leave no condom wrappers, man, and don't nut on my sheets. I got you. Yeah, so I know.
Yeah, I got to give you a shout out. I want to give you some kudos real quick, Lois. I really got to give you some kudos, man. Like, responsible sex while fucking on somebody's daughter back then. Like, yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, that's what's up. Cause boy, I was reckless back then. I don't really think I used too many rubbers fucking around with them bitches. Well, I always had a main. You know what I'm saying? I always had a main lady for the most part.
Nah,
so
but
that's why.
Something about you about to get into some magic stories about somebody we ain't never heard of before.
Well, I'm just telling you about why you keep focusing on this goddamn name. Listen to the message, but I'm telling you that they were to it. What do you want to know? What do you want to know, man?
Who we talking about, so I can, the list. Because names reign weight. Even though people may not know who she is per se, but if they hear certain names like, yep, that's what this such name, all Chris is trash, all Lois is trash, everybody I know like that, yep, that's that nigga. Yeah, I can see it now. So it's just for, imagination.
Fuck it.
We want to see this.
Fuck it.
Gotta ask.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh man. You fucked that girlfriend.
Matter of fact, that's who hit me up and told me about Monica was out here tripping. Yep, that's
you
her.
know who the fuck we was talking about? Cut that shit out.
That's her. That's exactly who it was. That's it. Okay.
Damn it. So that wasn't my girl though. That's the thing. I had a girlfriend. Like every year I was in school, I would think. Some of them one maybe lasted longer than another. I was gonna tell you about another one who played the shit out of my ass, but I should have known. And she grew up over there by you, but you don't want to talk about that shit. You want to talk about this shit.
No, I want to hear both of them. I want to hear both of them.
Nah, we ain't got time for both. We ain't got time for both, man. We ain't got time for both. That's why I'm trying to.
Okay. Cool. I probably want to know her either. You probably that was Shalita.
No, you definitely. No, you definitely know that one. That was my 9th grade. Yeah, you definitely know that one. Shit, but I was green.
But I don't know Eureka.
Okay,
who was the other? You ain't got to get into it, but who was she so I can kind of like, oh, okay, I remember this went down.
You remember? Yeah, I think y'all went to school together actually in college. I don't know. Did she go to Florida with y'all? Okay, so you remember Donette?
Mm-hmm.
You remember her, little light skin, little red?
Yep.
Okay, you remember her brother?
Yep.
Okay, when I came to high school, he had a girlfriend. They were old. They were all older than me. I was 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? They was all 10th, 11th grade and shit like that. So he had a girlfriend. I ain't gonna say her name. We ain't doing that right now. We'll get back to that story. But long story short, I guess she was older than us. Yes, they were an idol. And I guess she was tired of him, or they was finna break up or something like that. I don't know. They were still together though. And long story short, me and her ended up working together at a job, and we ended up hooking up.
Wait. Was she kind of tall?
Tall and thick.
Ooh,
yeah.
I think I had a class with her, but I ain't sure who you're talking about. But I think I might.
Right, tall and thick. Daddy was a drug. Yeah, tall and thick. And then
fingernails.
I mean, I don't know him like that. I don't know him like that. I'll be real, but probably more than likely.
I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her. She was in
hell yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I was living fast then. But what I'm saying is that I was green. I ain't know shit. I ain't know nothing. And she was with a dude, left him to be with me, end up fucking around with somebody else on me while I was in school. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So I was just going to share that with you because we all play boo-boo the fool sometime while we in school. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know everything. You know, you're coming into your own. You're learning. And this is part of who you are today. This all helps make us who we are today. So, yeah. And let me say this. I had homegirls who was coming telling me like, bro, you got to stop fucking with this bitch. don't fuck with her. First of all, they were telling me not to fuck with her because they knew about her before I got there. You see what I mean? I'm in ninth grade. They've had time to know see her character, see who she really was. So, yeah, you know, I played the fool. I played the fool. Yeah, I was. Yeah, she was advanced. I'll say it that way. She was advanced. She was electric. Might still be, who knows? But she definitely was, you know. So that shit happens, man. But if you want to know about, the only reason I was bringing her up is because that was those two girls, Monica and Erica, they were partners in crime back then. And I wouldn't necessarily say that was loose because I was her first. You know what I'm saying? So by the time her and Monica got together, Monica already had a few bodies. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that they was on the same level, but they definitely hung together and they had a lot of the same classes together. Yeah, I just had some of the best pussy I ever had in my life, man. I ended up fucking one of her sisters too. I ain't gonna say which one, but I definitely ended up smashing one of her sisters while we was in school. You know, when I had the little baby bent, the little XG, living fast, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I used to get out of school like every day at like 11 o'clock. Like from 10th grade after Christmas till my senior year, because I was in OJT. I was able to legally leave school by 10:15, maybe 11:20 at the latest. You know what I'm saying? So just because of that, and I ain't have to be to work till 2, 3 o'clock. So to that, man, my mama worked, so, you know, I always had the crib to myself, had a brand new car in school. Like, man, life was crazy for me, man. But growing up, I was fucking like off and on for like so long. It's just that we come from two totally different places, you know, like in life. So because of that, that shit really shows. And I remember just being over there at her spot one day, sitting on the edge of the mattress on the floor, sitting on the edge of the mattress, and just looking around like, man, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, I don't care how good your pussy is. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, it's fucking poverty right here. Like, what am I doing? And I ain't trying to look down on nobody. It's just that for me, my lifestyle, how I get down, younger, and even maybe still to this day, we do dumb shit for pussy. Like, it don't even make sense sometimes. And then, like, after you get the nut, you be like, man, you know, I mean, I don't know if I want to do this no more. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Until you get that itch again and like, man, shit, I done hit a few of them up. The bottom of the knife, nigga, what's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that type of shit. We all do that.
Well, have done that.
Okay, so watch this. I always say this. So because you brought up a good point earlier. Black men don't cheat. I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah,
but
we don't do none of that.
Right. But I will say all men cheat in a sense of either they have cheated in the past, they are currently cheating right now, or they will cheat in the future. I'm a firm believer of that. That's what I'm saying. So when I talk about this type of stuff, I don't really want to like specify and be like, well, yeah, we all did that in the past, because really, it's niggas doing that shit right now. It's niggas who may not have ever done it, but gonna do it in the future. That's what I mean. Like, it's a male trait.
I'm more specific in saying you and I, because that's who we're having a conversation. So,
okay. All right. So
that ain't even. I ain't talking about even with the cheating part. I'm just saying this in general. Like, if I see something, it's like I ain't trying to. Like, I'm too old for that, man. If I ain't really.
No matter how good she look, no matter how electric she is, how she put it on you, none of that shit.
Well, what I'm
like,
saying
if you
is,
know
go
ahead.
I'm saying, I won't know how electric she is if I ain't feeling her like that. So I don't care how bad she is. I don't care what. I don't care nothing about none of that.
Okay. Let me throw this out here to you. And I'm not trying to switch your mind. I hear what you're saying, and that makes plenty of sense to me. I just want to point something out to you. You meet a female in a neutral location where everyone here seems as though we're all on an even playing field. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not meeting them somewhere where you can tell how they live. You can't tell their mentality really at that point in time. It's that I met you here.
But
you see what I'm saying?
That's a little deeper. No, that's true. But what I'm saying, if it's just something about, I already don't know you, so I don't care to get to know you. If it's just something in that conversation that I ain't really vibing with or fooling with,
conversation good, conversation great, conversation great.
Conversation great.
She look good. to you.
Okay.
You just want to smash.
Okay.
What else you need?
I still might not. Like where I'm at now, you know, it's like women be headaches. I'm gonna just be real, man. I ain't got no time to be talking and even trying to build to that point or whatever, because it really ain't that serious. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna try to hang my shoes up, but I'm so focused on myself that I could care less about none of that.
Yeah, but you still want to get your rocks off every once in a while, bro. You still want to get your rocks off.
want to get your rocks off every once in a while, but me, I'm a little snooty when it comes to that. You know, you got to pick and choose. And even still, yeah, you can roll the dice and crap out, because all of it is a risk, of course. But as soon as I see that I crap out, I'm out of there. Immediately out there. It don't take much time for me to see, you know, and get gone. If that ain't what it is, that ain't what it is for me.
Yeah, no, I agree, but it took me a while to really realize that. And it was one time I was actually over there with her, sitting on the edge of the mattress, looking around, and I'm like, why am I even over here, bro? Like I'm talking to myself, like, why am I over here? I literally just, and this is before we smashed. I knew what I came for. I already knew. But this was before, and I'm like, I'm over there probably about an hour, you know what I'm saying? Let me throw this out here too, because all this coming up in my head right now. So not even knowing it, but back in the day I had this rule, and this is definitely a Court Holcomb rule, bro. I can't be over there longer than I can't be over there longer than ESPN run. So by the time the second ESPN show come on, if we ain't like really done, I gotta make a move. So she knew what I was coming for, but yet it was just so many little distractions happening, other little random shit started happening, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm chilling about an hour and a half they hit, and I'm like, what the fuck is we doing? And then in my mind, I'm like, bro, why you even over here? Like, you could be doing way better. And I want to point this out. I'm not trying to talk down on her. It's just that for me and my lifestyle and my standard, especially a woman, caliber of woman, she wasn't that. But we had history because of high school. She never was my main lady, ever. It was just more of, it was opportune. We end up
so this old high school you're talking about.
So this was started in high school, and going through the years, yeah, off and on, fucking her, yeah, definitely.
But not
it was just
after high school.
No, listen to what I'm saying. In high school and after, like, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought I thought it died off. You know, when we left school, it was or whatever with that. You know, everybody went their different ways.
So I'll explain it. I was her first. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, like, we just always had that kind of connection. So anytime I would ever come home, I went to school. I went away from school. Anytime I would come home, I could hit her up, shit like that. Like I said, I was cool with her family. A few of her sisters I was cool with. One of them, we was kicking it for one time for a little bit. So it's just that type of relationship. And then even after that fizzled out, I still was able to hit her up sometime and be like, yeah, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come through, come get you. Let's go do something. We're born in the same month. Our names are very similar. we just got a different connection. Man. So it was cool to hang out with her. It was never cool to make her my lady. I could never do that, but it was definitely like, okay, yeah, I know I can hear her up. We're going to have a little good time. You know what I'm saying? I drop her off and go on about my life. That's how it was. She was one of them. I feel like guys have those. Am I incorrect on that or not?
It's possible. I think a lot of guys have those.
Okay. Yeah. I think so as well. So she was that. But it got to the point to where I was just like, this ain't even worth it. Like, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Let me move on with my life. This is hindering me more than helping me. So because of that,
because you out of line. You out of line. To me, let me slow you down in the first place. But if you're gonna be that low on your standards in the first place, it's just me though.
Now talk to me.
You don't need to be putting in no work on your side. You know what I mean? So if I'm stooping down like this, and I know I ain't really feeling this and that, man, you got to come pick me up. You got
she ain't got no car. She ain't got no fucking car, bro.
All right, well, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Let's see how bad you want to get what you want to get. You're going to have to come spook me. If you got room, okay, you got to get us a room, you know. You got to drop me back off, you know, and we going to holler when we holler. But, no, I ain't doing nothing extra. I ain't talking to you.
When did you establish this? When did you establish this? Because you're going like this from the beginning. So when did you establish this? What happened to make you get this way?
Well, I told you.
That's what I
told
knew.
you. Okay.
So since 10th grade, you was like this. Since 10th grade, this is you.
So let me tell you, it was always in me. But what really brought it out, that my one traumatic experience, that's what kind of woke it up. But after that, I'm going to say I had one real relationship. Like, well, in my whole life, I'm going to say, you know, like one real girlfriend. And, you know, we all know who that was. And she was like, you know, she ain't nothing like nobody else out here as far as, like, with the background and all that. She really one of the only wholesome people I knew at the time. And she still kind of is, you know what I mean? So outside of her, and even with her, I was trash because I called myself going to college, you know, doing the right thing and, you know, being a faithful guy and this, and the third. And some of my teammates knocked on the door, hey, man, we got action. I'm like, nah, man, y'all go ahead. I'm cool. You know, I'm chilling. I'm about to play the game. Y'all handle that. Man, one of my teammates, matter of fact, he went to Kathleen with me in high school, ended up at Florida. We at the same college. This nigga looked me dead in my eyes and say, man, Chris, knock it off. I know you're in real life. Put your shoes on, nigga. Well, he said, nigga, put your shoes on and bring gas. I'm like, man, y'all got it, man. I'm straight, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to revert, but nah, after that, that was damn near like one of the first 4-5 weeks of college. My whole faith still ain't last too long, but after that, and then I started really seeing, bro, like how women are, well, women that I've had experienced, how they are, how, I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna do nothing to put in no work, but if they feeling you, they feeling you. And if they feeling you and it ain't reciprocated, in my opinion, you got leverage. That's really how it works on both sides, because for a nigga who a woman ain't feeling, if she ain't feeling, she probably ain't gonna ever hit, but he gonna buy a major lunch, major dinner, pick her up, do all type of little foolish stuff like that. So for me, it's flip-flopping. I ain't really fooling with you like that. I don't really like you like that. You gonna have to put in a little work. Yeah, and when you come scoop me up, please stop by, you know, at this time, you know, spoil a little Popeyes or something. You know? Give me one of them chalupas. You know, paying them Taco Bell chalupas up at that chalupas, man. Stop by the Rice Union or something. And by the time I
didn't get that till college though, bro. Like, I hear what you're saying. I hear you.
You say you didn't get that until college or from college?
Yeah, I didn't get that until college, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that. So I just basically caught myself trying to walk you through it. So in high school, that's when it woke it up. Is what I'm saying. It's always been in me, but that's when it kind of woke it up. But then a few years later, I mean, after that, I kind of was, you know, mixing and mingling and doing whatever I was doing, but I wasn't in a relationship. But then I started
context, Lois.
High school.
Context.
Go ahead.
Context, though. I understand what you were saying about having them do those things for you, but let's put this in context. You didn't have your own vehicle until you were in college or after college. Is that correct?
Oh, okay. Well, then let's fast forward. We can say when I...
Well, no, hold on. Before we fast forward, I need to put that out there because for me, on my end, I was always that independent person. Like, from 10th grade, I had my own vehicle, and I was leaving school early. You were at school all day long, and with sports, and with all that stuff, taking a lot of your time. So I get what you're saying about having those women, even in college, doing things like that for you. But for me, I was able to do all that my own, so I didn't really require that. It would be nice to get that, but I didn't require that. That's what I'm saying. So I think just to put it all out there, if we're going to say that this is what you was doing, it makes sense, but they kind of had to do that if they wanted your time, because a lot of people was jockeying for your attention. You were the man and we was in school. I was cool with the man. Do that make sense?
Yeah, okay, well then we'll just fast forward to when I'm whipped up, known, you know, dollars in my bank. I ain't gonna say major bread, but you know, it was known that I was decent. I still ain't really.
Yeah, but even if you didn't have the money, you had the fame, you had the name, you had the prestige. So that plays a big part. No.
Okay.
I ain't trying to talk down or talk it up. I'm just saying it is what it is, and that comes with that.
Okay, well let me throw this out there then. It's been, I can say I done had major teammates from every level, especially on the pro level. It wasn't nothing like that for them. You know what I mean? So yeah, we all had the same.
They weren't sports their whole life. They was corny.
Okay, well
they was corny, and they was in sports their whole life. You wasn't. You was naturally gifted.
All I'm saying is, because of that, you just brought up a valid point. Because of that, the prestige, that ain't really, if that's what you want to call it, ain't going to get you but so far. You know what I mean? So you have to have some type of cool fan, you know, a little bit of sweat, something about yourself to make anybody want to be interested in you to that degree, I say. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, we out here, and the crazy part about it, especially when I was in the league, like, I was probably always the one who got the least amount of bread. But when we in the streets, it's like, I'm getting major love. I'm getting some, you know, not on my team, but a couple other teams, franchise guys in, like, the club. Like, they don't know who they are, but for some reason, they knew Lois. So I'm getting on J.R. Smith. Yeah, that's my nigga, man. He with us. You know, because we was all young at that time. And nobody ain't really had no name like that. But in the city that I was in, oh, forget about it. I'm going places with Brew. He's the number 7 pick in the league. In the draft. Our first couple of weeks up there, it's like, for whatever reason, it seemed like I was on the billboard. So all I'm saying to say is, they have way more prestige than I do, you know.
Yeah. I met him. I met him, and I met a few of those other guys when y'all was in school together. He was cool, but he was corny, and that's just what it is. And I'm not talking bad about him. It was just
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. I know what I'm saying is that's my impression of him. When people meet you, yeah, you my friend, but I'm not even gonna just try to gas you. If somebody meets you, I brought people around you who met you for the first time. Like they're struck by you. Like, you're just a charismatic person. You got a gift of gab. You're intelligent. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have a lot that others may not have. That's all. You have a lot that others may not. So when they put you in those situations, you're going to shine amongst the greats. You can put you in a room of greats, and y'all could all have the same physical ability, but that don't really matter off the court.
Right?
Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense, and you proving my point even further, because what I'm saying is it ain't necessarily the prestige per se. The prestige is what kind of sort of gets you in the room or get you amongst certain types of people, if you want to call it that. But your personality and who you are, that's what's going to, you know, withhold and push things further with whoever you come across, aside from just women. I'm just saying this in general. So, to me, that prestige, it ain't really going to go but so far, because it's been numerous occasions when I meet people and they off the rip think I'm just a dummy, because that's, especially in college, because that's how most
your job.
are.
Your dumb job.
You know what I mean? Dumb job and all that. So it's like I'm offended every time I'm talking to somebody, so I'm killing them with it and trying my best to be condescending on purpose because I'm offended. I ain't going to lie, I was probably petty, but I'm petty sometimes. So, after a while, you know, just seeing this, it really dawned on me that a lot of these niggas really are. Not all of them, because there's a lot of smart athletes too. But it's a lot of smart athletes who only, I'll say, relate to what they do. You know what I mean? They don't really care about a whole lot of it. All they do is talk about football, basketball, how much they making, what they got, a lot of stuff like that. And I ain't like that at all. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, none of that shit matters in the real world.
It does not matter. So that's why I'm saying when you're a certain type of person and people are attracted to you, sometimes that attraction can kind of influence people to do things that they may or may not normally do.
They jumping through hoops to get your time. If like I could just see it. Okay, a female that you might not really be into like that, but yeah, you might want to smash. I could see you making her jump through hoops to get to you, and she's willing to do all of that. And I think she's willing to do it off jump because of the prestige. Once she can get past that, then I think you might be able to get something real. But that prestige gonna make her do some things that she wouldn't normally do for the average guy. That's what I'm saying. With the clout, the name, the title, the fame that comes with it.
I think not totally, because I think confidence go further than prestige, in my opinion.
That's real. That's real.
You know what I mean? So it don't matter, because I done had WAP up there with me plenty of times. Killer.
WAP.
You know what I mean? And people don't know who he is. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't even know.
They know that you. They know he with you. And the way he
not all the
carries
time,
himself.
because no. They know how because you know how it is sometimes. We go places and we'll just split up. You know what I mean? We 2, 3 deep, 2 of us over here, 1 of us, so we just vibing, doing what we doing, but we watching each other. We know what's going on. And I'm saying in the sense when it's like that, they don't know until after the fact, when, you know, at the end of the night where everybody just talking and wrapping up. It's like, oh, shoot. And I'm like, oh, shoot. You know what I mean? So in that regard, yeah. But it ain't just off the rip. Is, oh, man, I'm fooling with him because he with him. Nah. He was Juice Man. We done been places. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm telling you, man.
And you talking about niggas from the west side, though, bro.
I can't help. That's what I know. That's the environment.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's different, though. It's different. Hell.
That's all I'm saying. So it ain't the prestige. It's that confidence. It's that way you carry yourself. It's that how you articulate. It's just like, to me, it's like when women see something that they ain't used to, like that little fresher birthday, you ain't got to be out bad. You ain't got to have this together. You ain't got to have a lot of stuff on their checklist. As long as you can provide some type of mental stimulation, you win that. Because women tend to look past a lot of other stuff for the long run than we do. So, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I mean, you brought all that up just to tell me that I was doing something incorrectly. So, I mean, do you still feel that way? You still feel like I was incorrect in what I said about it and how I handled it? Or are you reevaluating?
Yeah. I ain't reevaluating. Listen, man. I done been in Bannockburn, Illinois. You probably don't know the distance, but I clearly give it to you. This is basically the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. It's women willing to jump on the train. You ain't gotta go pick nobody up. They gonna jump on the train and it's you. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They gonna catch a bus. They ain't got no car. Cool. They gonna still catch a bus, still get on the train, still do all that transferring, all that stupid stuff to do what they gotta do to get to where you at. And
okay, hold on.
You gonna pick them up from the train station. That's it.
Train station. You got that. That's it. But listen, I got to put this on the record. I didn't get like that until college. I had many females who would either, like, take a train from Miami to just to see me when I come back home, or either I had bitches who would come fly from California to come fly to California, catch a train to come down. I got to pick them up from the train station, like that type of shit. So I know what you're saying on that. I know what you're saying, but it take a while to get there. I don't think niggas doing that shit until they probably hit about 20. I'm going to be real. I mean, on the average, about 20, bro. Think about the age. Think about the age.
No. If we're going to say on average, I'm going to up it up way higher than that, because there's still a lot of niggas think this form, what we talking about, and it's blasphemy, because we supposed to go pick that up. We supposed to go do all this. How dare you treat a woman like that?
Well, I did go pick her up. I did. She came to the train station. I picked her up from there. We rolled, blue good and everything. What are you talking about?
I feel you, but, you know, there's a lot of, in my opinion, square bears out there that
square bears.
I guess. I feel like I'm gentlemanly enough, but I'm not going above and beyond for no woman that I don't feel interested in. Like, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be courteous. I'm going to do all the whatever, but I can't make no investment, I'll say. Not no major investment. I'll put it like that, because everything, you're going to make an investment in everything. So, like, it's going to be no major one. You know, it's going to be penny stock.
Yeah. But watch it grow. Watch it grow.
It's gonna grow.
Yeah. This has been interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when players meet. You know what I'm saying? So
That's it, man.
This is good. All right. Well, I feel like we should wrap it up. Let's wrap it up here. Because I don't want to give them too much. You know, the game is to be sold, not to be sold. So, you know,
better believe it.
We'll recap. But you gave me a lot of good things to build off of, and I'm definitely going to start touching a lot more of these stories. People want to know who the fuck is Snooty, man. People want to know. So I'm laying the table. I'm laying the foundation for them. So thank you, Lois. Thank you.
No problem, man. And as you get the confidence, man, I ain't going to say we need all of them, but we're going to need a few of them names, you know, because sometimes our vision is clouded and we got to get them in and help us get our imagination right. So not everyone, but, you know, we're going to need them.
Next time we meet, the story I want to talk to you about, how would you feel today if one of your homies talked to her? That's what I want to talk about.
Talk to...
And you know who her. You know who her is. It's only one her. You're lucky if you get a two. You're lucky if you get a second her in your life. But you got that her, that one her. So how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? So the next time we meet, you think about that. And I want to talk to you about that.
So basically, somebody you was with, that was your her. Y'all kind of broke up, went y'all separate ways, but one of your homeboys talked to her?
Yeah, close friend. Not that's my homie type. I'm talking about, in your 5, in your 6, and whatever, your guys. My guys end up talking to her. That's what I want to talk about.
Okay. I got mixed. I'm kind of mixed on that one. It's crazy, it's weird, but I'm kind of mixed on that one. But I could definitely, ponder on it. Go ahead.
And build on it. And build on it. Maybe get some more questions or go left, go right with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we can go deep on that. So I want to build a show around that. So next time we can do this, if you can, you got some time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing long. We said this is gonna be 15 minutes. We're now at 1:47. So that's what we do. That's what we do. So I nothing less to be expected. But that's something I do want to talk about. I kind of want to get a few different opinions. I want to get a girl opinion. I want to get your opinion. I want to get maybe a few other guys that we know opinion, that type of stuff. And
like a round table type situation or kind of like we doing
round table, but individual conversations. I don't want any influence from anybody else. I want to be able to talk to you directly. We have a conversation. I take the pieces I need from that, and then I go from somebody else and ask them the same exact questions, and then we go from there. Like that, and I'll mesh it all up together. I don't want to do a round table yet. I'm not ready for it because I know you brought up your baby, so I was like, and I wrote that question down as soon as you brought her up. So I was like, I wonder how would he feel? What would his thoughts be on that? So yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And on that show, I don't know if we necessarily got to do names. So
nah. We ain't giving out no names on that one.
You see what I mean? Exactly.
Not on that.
And I want to point out a reason why you won't give out a name on that one. Just like we gave out real names on the ones we don't care about, you won't give a real name for the one you do care.
Yeah. I mean, this ain't Did You Miss the Podcast?
Yeah.
So
but you needed that name today though, didn't you? Interesting, you needed that name today though. You feel me? That's some bullshit.
Because I jumped full of shit, nigga. I ain't hesitating.
But you ain't have to. You didn't have to though. You didn't have to. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, you ain't have to say Monica. And then when you said Monica, you're like, let's call her Monica. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect how you set that up. Because people wouldn't even know that that's really Monica. But bitch, that was Monica.
Yeah,
shit.
Definitely Monica.
Damn it. You knew who the fuck Eureka was. You could have let that shit slide.
No, I don't know Eureka, though. Eureka's Castle. But
yeah, that's where it came from. You better believe it. I grew up on that. Right up. Magellan.
About all that.
That was a good show, actually. That was a damn good show, man. I learned a lot from that show, and I didn't even know it back then.
She used to have a girlfriend. looking for a down girl. She's fucking on the low.
Hair done, nails did, caramel complexion. That pussy stayed wet like she was mixed with Mexican. I invested in. So if she wasn't fucking with me, I was stressing it. Wasn't no questioning that pussy was mine. Wasn't no questioning. Bonnie and Clyde still living at my mama house, but I let her move in. Mama thought I was tripping, but really I was just choosing. That was my bitch. I was claiming her, we was fucking. My bitch wasn't using condoms, no nothing. I was in love, she came first before my homies. Like fuck, I'm about to get your name tatted on me live.
She used to have a girlfriend. Now all I got is hoes. Was looking for a down girl. She was fucking on the low, and I was me and my bitch. Knowing that the souls ain't shit. Me and my baby, yeah. A nigga riding on that west side, yeah.
Bitch cheating, damn. She was with him last weekend. What you mean you gon' call right back? What you mean you got time like that? She fucked the nigga I knew. I ain't really fuck with his crew. I did a song with his brother, and she fucked with him too. All that shit she was talking, she wasn't really about it, and it made it even worse when my homie told me about it. I gave you your swag, told you to dress like that. I hit your spot, made you say yes like that. And they asked me why I trust no bitch, cause my ex had me feeling all embarrassed and shit.
She used to have a girlfriend. Now all I got is hoes. Was looking for a down girl. She was fucking on the low, and that was me and my bitch. Knowing that the souls ain't shit. Me and my baby, yeah. A nigga riding on that west side, yeah.
You may get some backlash from this whole episode.
No. This one, no, real ones. Real ones know. When the real ones link up, they know. That's what it is. I mean, we're probably saying the stuff that they thinking, but just don't say it because they don't have nobody to talk to. You know, like you say, you said in the wrong place, wrong time. You're ostracized. You're outcast. They're looking at you like, who the fuck is you? You know, man. That's what I do this for. You know what I'm saying? I use this as like therapy. I use this as like to get these thoughts off. A lot of stuff be in my head, but you know, you don't really have people to like you talk about it. You know, you want to go deep and stuff with certain topics. So, you know, this was nice though. I appreciate you coming out with me tonight.
You're welcome. I'm up past my bedtime too.
You almost got to the bottom of that cup. That sex me slow.
Almost.
I
smelled it.
How you feeling though?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Bartender on the low.
I love you so much. Whatever I did, I'm sorry, baby. Just call me, okay?
Bitch, fuck you.
One, just checking in, man. One, Lois, the good Fillmore Slim grandson, man. Just out here doing my thing, linking in. Happy to be back to the Rendezvous. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Yes, sir. Rendezvous side of the game.
There we have it.
We out.
What hey? That a nigga in, man. No. No. You say no? I know he ain't say no. Nigga. Go. Man, what you mean no, nigga? Fuck you in this store. We'll blow this bitch up. You better, man, let us sing you, man. It's all great. It's cool. Drop it like it's hot, nigga. Hey, nigga. Bitch, lay down and count things. We need all that bling bling. You think it's a gang? And I didn't get your mind right.